I'm trying to get over anxiety. I know for sure my son's proud of me. She said she loved me, but she proud of me. She got me cheating and she proud of me. She got my heart on me. I took the opposite. I gave you everything. We did this shit instead. I pray to God that I don't ever need. I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA, I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA, I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA. But yeah, you know we don't play. I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA, I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA, I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA. But yeah, you know we don't play. I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA, I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA, I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA. But yeah, you know we don't play. I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA, I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA, I'm in Virginia, I'm in VA. But yeah, you know we don't play.
What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Coach Stretch, and we are all here on this beautiful Sunday night. Statman AJT. There you go. Come on up here. Hollywood Mike. We are the Number Streets podcast. And Mike, you drinking already?
Orange juice, and a little Tito's. Little something.
How you drinking Tito's and we partner with Remy?
Bro, it's
a little Remy mix.
You ain't trying to help us get no money, man.
Listen, bro, you got that hat on.
Right here, you got the hat on.
You asked me what I was drinking. I got integrity.
God almighty, bro.
Mike, I don't care. Mike, it's Remy in your glass, bro. I don't care what it is. It's Remy.
Yeah, facts, bro. I don't care what you got going on. It's Remy in that thing. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Bruh. We got a special episode tonight, man. We have Regional 4A Coach of the Year, Shanda Bailey, and two-time Player of the Year, Peninsula District's own Kennedy Harris. They calling her Miss PD. They are on tonight to talk about their journey and chase for a state championship. We also got NBA hoops. We got a whole bunch of drama with the LA Clippers and the Sacramento Kings, and much more. And we got a fan segment if we could get to it. Shout outs real quick. Shall we?
Y'all know what we do.
Let's get it.
God.
There we go.
God, my baby Bree. I'm having her watch this episode because Kennedy. Bree just had her basketball stuff. She scored 2 buckets, had an assist, had some great defense. So yes, listen, sir. She listening to a 757 great. Hopefully that inspire her. My mom, my family, my friends, my guy Marcus Stone, Footage by Films. Everybody who rock with us, man. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
She ain't no hack like you, is she?
No. I won't no hack either. What you mean? Oh. No way.
Well,
if anything, back then I'll let you go by me. I ain't gonna fire you. I'll let you go by me. I ain't got nothing for you up here. Like if you're on the ground, I'm good. Once you jump up, there you go.
Hollywood, what you got, baby?
Man, shout out to my kids. Shout out to my girls. Shout out to all the buffoons out there. Shout out to all the buffoonettes. Let's have a great show, man. Thank you, Miss Bailey, for coming, Kennedy for coming on. Let's have a good show. And I owe Shanda some smoke. It's coming though. I'm gonna let it ride. I owe her some smoke. Look. Go ahead, go ahead. Cause you already on my bad side already. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Hey.
All right. Look, big shout out to the family, friends. Shout out to D Hampton Christian. We took a tough one on the chin last night, man, but we get to live to play another game.
Absolutely.
We're in the Elite Eight on Wednesday. We got a home game, so if you ain't got nothing to do, come on down and support us at 6:00 p.m. I also was named Coach of the Year, so we got 2 Coaches of the Year up here. me and Coach Bailey.
You got three. You got three. You got
no,
three.
No, we don't.
Hold on. You got three.
We have two.
Weiss Thomas. You got three.
What?
Weiss Thomas. Hold on. Come on now. Stop. You got Shanda, she coach of the year. I don't know. We got to validate your coach of the year. For me, coach of the year, Weiss Thomas. Don't do me like that, Stretch. Don't do me like that.
Right there.
If you walk the halls of Weiss Thomas, my name
there.
Up there, Michael Scott.
Where your plaque at?
Coach of the decade.
Where your plaque at?
Hold on. I'm on the all anniversary team. Peninsula. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate you, dog. Hey, man, appreciate all y'all, man. Let's go ahead and get a good one, man. First and foremost, man, we have Coach coming on, man. She's been a friend of the show for a long time since we got going. Absolutely a pleasure to talk to, man. She knows her stuff about basketball. She is a Peninsula District legend, as it is, and she was just named for a regional coach of the year. Let's get a big round of applause for Shanda Bailey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Go ahead and talk your shit, Shanda. Go ahead, because I know you got something to say to me. Go ahead and talk.
I was saying I ain't never scared. I didn't know what you was about to say. But I just said thank you to everybody. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you.
That's what it is.
All
That's
right.
what it is. Absolutely.
And without further ado, we have a 1,000 point scorer, 2-time player of the year for the Peninsula District. She was also named for a all-region player of the year. She is a commit to George Mason University. Let's give it up to Miss Peninsula District herself, Kennedy Harris.
Kennedy, what up? What up? What up?
What's up?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. When you got players like Kennedy, you don't need no coach. I love you, Shanda. But you don't need no coach when you got players like Kennedy. She'll get it done. 31 a game, baby. 31 a game. Just give her the ball. You don't need to run no plays. Just give her the ball and get a bucket. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm starting too early.
You started too early, man. Look, Shanda done left already.
I'm sorry, Kennedy, but go ahead. But I'm for the players. You know what I'm saying? Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll jump into this, Kennedy, until Coach get back up here, man. How does it feel to be a Division IV regional champ?
It's amazing. I feel like we came a long way to get to this spot. There was a lot of ups and downs throughout the season, so it shows that all hard work pays off.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Coach, how you feel about being for a regional champ?
I mean, it's always it's great to be back. I can say that, back where I feel like we should have been for, the last 4 years. So just a sigh of relief. Great feeling.
I love it.
So Kennedy, like I mentioned to you before, my daughter plays basketball. She's actually sitting here next to me. I'm letting her stay up a little bit longer because I know you're an inspiration to a lot of young ladies and gentlemen out there too. Like, let's be honest, you're doing your thing, 31 a game, 2-time Peninsula District Player of the Year. What advice would you give to the younger people, like for the path you took, like to achieve greatness the way that you have?
I feel like the best advice would just be, stay in your own lane, do what you think is right for your future and your success. Keep your head down and just keep grinding.
Hey, Shanda, I got a question for you. What is it like to coach a player like Kennedy? And were there any challenges from a team perspective to try to get it done?
Definitely challenges. So when you have a kid like Kennedy, well, first of all, in high school basketball, you have all levels of kids, and you don't get to, most of us don't get to go out and recruit our kids, right? So you coach what comes through the door. So when you have a kid like Kennedy, who is just, leaps and bounds above everybody in the area, and you have kids on your team who have certain things that they need to practice on or work on in practice, it becomes challenging because you don't want to stifle Kennedy in the process, right? So you want to make sure you keep her growing and elevated, and you want to bring your other kids, up to speed as well. So that's definitely a challenge. We just tried to, give Kennedy like leadership roles, and, tell her to work on getting kids involved, like other stuff to try to challenge her that maybe she didn't naturally feel comfortable doing, maybe. But skill wise, it's definitely a challenge to keep her growing and where she needs to be.
Got you.
Question for Kennedy, real quick, man. What is it like being the unquestioned leader of a team with championship aspirations every year? Like, that's a lot of weight to carry for a young lady such as yourself. Like, how do you go about motivating everybody and getting everybody on the same page day in and day out for practice and games?
It's really challenging, but I just feel like you have to have that mindset where you all want to win. You want the team to win. You want everybody to make it far. You want to see everybody make it to their goals. So you just got to keep that in the back of your head and just motivate everybody to keep pushing and to know what the end goal is.
In addition to that, I would ask, would you say that you're more of a vocal leader or just follow me kind of leader? Like, what do you think your leadership style would entail?
I'm more of a follow me. I just feel like I just try to show it more than say it. I just feel like actions speak louder than words.
Hey, Kennedy, I got a question for you. So when you're in the game, I'm gonna, take it to on the court. When you're in the game, are you thinking to yourself, do you pick and choose your spots, or are you just basically in attack mode every single minute of the game?
I would definitely say attack mode. I mean, it's a little harder for me to go to a certain spot that I want to go to just because of the pressure as we go along in states. So wherever I can get the ball, wherever my teammates can look for me, that's when I attack.
Sean, I got one for you. So as the coach, what's the balance? We know Mike hates coaching, so maybe he can listen to this just a little bit.
Here you go.
But what is the balance, Shanda, between you have a superstar on your team, letting her go, but also getting in the flow of the offense? Because I've asked Stretch this too. Like, how do you balance between, all right, give Kennedy the ball and go, or run this play so just in case maybe to get an easier look? Like, how do you balance that?
It really depends on who we're playing that night, and what the game calls for. Regardless really of who we're playing, Kennedy needs to get the shots. It doesn't matter. But you just try to make sure that in the flow of the game, the other kids still are in some sort of a rhythm. You try to, I try to, tell Kennedy, depending on again who we're playing, hurry up and score so, we can, get the ball moving to some other people. You just try to make sure you get everybody involved and keep everybody in a rhythm. And also, again, make sure that she's challenged in the game as well. So I think we do a great job of balance as far as who needs to score, who should be scoring, who's our better defender, who we put on who. So, that's just how we approach the game. It just depends on who we are playing and what's needed at that moment.
I got a quick question, kind of piggybacking off of that. But how do you guys, as being one of the top teams in this area, how do you guys stay motivated when there isn't as much parity in this area? Isn't as much competition for you all? Like, how do you stay motivated? Because the average 31, like, you got to give everybody a 30 burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you stay motivated?
They'll be on that schedule too.
Well, they have to challenge themselves, right? So it's not, first of all, I tell my kids every game, I don't care who we're playing. We're going to respect who's in front of us. We're not going to go out here and, joke around and play. It doesn't matter if we're playing the top team or the bottom team. We're going to go out here and play basketball. And they have to challenge themselves. Work on stuff that you're getting fussed out about in practice. If you have too many turnovers, go out here and challenge yourself to not turn the ball over. If you need to practice a certain shot, and it's a team that we're playing where the game calls for that, go out and practice it. So it's self-challenges, and that helps you stay motivated. Anytime you're competing against yourself, you should have that self-motivation.
I agree 1,000% on that.
I got a question. I got a question. I know you watch a lot of great players play that come through your program, but is there any time, any point in the game, or any games that you watch and you see Kennedy play? At some point in the game, are you a fan? Does your coaching hat comes up like, damn, I'm just in awe of this young lady's ability to score the basketball?
We had a moment this year where James and
Mhm.
I, one of my assistant coaches, after the game, we were just talking, and it was just like, oh my God, those weren't the words that we used, but it was like, hey, who is this? Like, who is this girl?
All right.
Yeah.
But with Kennedy, I realized that this summer, and I always tell a story. I was in Boo's office, and a college coach came in there, and I was just sitting there, and Kennedy was playing on the court, and we were having, a meeting, and it was over, and a college coach comes in there, and he's like, "Yo, Kennedy is on the court putting on a clinic," and I was like, "What? Let me go out there and watch." And I mean, it just seemed like every college coach in America was like lined up around the court watching her play, and it was at that moment that I'm like, this kid is super special. I mean, she's special, but
Right.
at that moment, she's going against, like, what was she, Ken? Like top 5 guard? I don't even remember what
Yeah,
she, but
top five.
she top 5 guard in the country, and Ken was like giving her work, and I'm like, oh, okay.
We got
That
some.
moment, and another moment this summer, her AAU team, Kennedy's AAU team, was one of the top teams left on the EYBL circuit. And our whole team was just lined up around the court watching her play. And she's a special talent. Special talent.
To piggyback off of that, Kennedy, when Shanda said that's when she kind of knew you were special. When did you know you was different? When did you know? Like, what was that I'm her moment for you?
I would say the first time I played EYBL, knowing that I could compete with a whole bunch of other girls, top girls in the country, I realized like I can, stand my ground to them, not back down to them, and play my game.
Hey,
That's what's up.
Kennedy, I got a question for you. How do you and this comes from DJ Davis. He's he's watching in the comments.
DJ,
But
what's up, man?
What up, DJ?
how do you keep yourself motivated when you know there's a blowout, or if you know there's a competitor that can't stay in front of you? How do you keep yourself motivated and engaged in the game when it's just a blowout? How do you do that?
I would just like work on what I gotta work on. I wouldn't really focus on us blowing them out or the defender in front of me. Just working on what I gotta work on, better in my game. So that's just how I stay focused.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right.
Sometimes I
Well,
have to threaten it. I have to say this. I have to feedback. Sometimes I have to threaten to take her out. Ken, I'm gonna take you out because she'll be out there like it's fun. I'm like, girl, you better play
Yeah.
basketball. Play, or you gonna come sit, and then she's like, all right, let me play. And she'll go there. Because it some games it gets tough. It's
Yeah.
really tough.
Mhm.
It when you're playing teams that maybe aren't as skilled, sometimes they can make the game sloppy.
Yeah.
And you try not to do that, but it gets very difficult sometimes. So I just tell them you gotta take charge, or I'm gonna sit all of y'all down. So they go out there and they play.
Quick question to both you ladies. Take a trip down memory lane last year. You guys weren't as lucky to get to this spot. Walk us through what it felt like to have such a disappointment, because that last year you guys were one of the favorites to go all the way. Walk us through that disappointment. What it was like to fall up short and then charge up again to be where you are at now.
I would definitely say it was a humbling experience. I think we kind of got a little too happy that we were winning a lot. So it definitely humbled us a lot and made us grind even harder to get to this point now. So now, we're not afraid of, we're not backing down from nothing. We're just trying to all get to that one goal.
Yeah. Coach.
Definitely. It was last year was a huge disappointment, and it was kind of numbing for me.
Right.
Like a lot of people don't know, my mom passed away November of last year,
Sorry.
right before basketball season.
Well, definitely.
And,
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
Condolences. Sorry to hear that.
And it was tough for me because I was one of those girls talk to mom all the time, every day, multiple times a day at her house every day. And basketball became, my outlet. The day of my mom's funeral, I was at the gym watching East boys play because I just didn't want to think about it.
Right.
And after the season, it was over so quick. Then I had to deal with it at that time. So it was really humbling. Like Kennedy said, I told my assistant coach we're going to go up tomorrow to watch the teams in Richmond play because even though we can watch it online, I don't want to take anything for granted again this year. And we're just going to go in and we're going to approach every game like it's the toughest game we'll ever play because it was very disappointing to lose to the last place team. And I've been told it was like the perfect storm. You're the number one seed. You're playing the worst team. You're watching play. And like, there's no way they can beat us. And then on game day, 2 of your starters are out. Like you can't plan for that, So very humbling experience.
Yeah. I tell all my kids, man, you're one injury, one illness, one phone call from an administrator away from blowing our entire season.
Absolutely.
Like, it happens and it's unplanned for. And, so I definitely salute you all, man, because, that journey, not a lot of people can get knocked down and then pick an entire program back up on your feet and start running again. And, so I definitely salute you all. Because that's incredible.
Okay.
I guess go ahead, Stats.
Kenny, I was gonna ask, do you have any NBA or WNBA inspirations? Like anybody like you look up to, try to pattern your game after?
Definitely Skylar Diggins.
Okay.
She's a shorter guard in the league.
Yeah.
So
okay.
That's a good one.
That is a good
I got
one.
something to say about Skylar, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
See, there you go.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
There you go.
I'm gonna leave it at that though. I'm gonna leave it at that. But Sean, I got to put you on the spot real quick. So, Kennedy, the best player you ever coached?
Oh,
that's not put at all. She is like.
I love it.
She is. It's like, and we have. And that's not a
slight to anybody else.
No slights at all.
Right.
I've coached very good kids, and they're very good, at their position. Like, Danielle's probably the best kid we've coached at her position.
Right.
Jayla was probably the best kid we coached at her position. We had a point guard who was just a facilitator, very good at her position. But Kennedy, I told the media last week, Kennedy is 3 positions in one. She can play the point guard spot, she can play a shooting guard spot, and she can play a scoring guard. Like, she is 3 in 1. You don't get that in kids. You get a kid who is good at this, and this is what they're good at. And they may be able to do 1 or 2 other things. Jayla was a scorer. She wasn't much of a shooter, but she was a scorer. She could score the ball. She could get to the basket at ease. Danielle could clean up anything in the paint. She could score. She can go downhill quick. Very good at that. But and even Cece was a scorer. She could slash, get to the basket, play defense. So we've had some very good players. And arguably, I would say this too, even when I coached under David Six, Kennedy is better than all of those kids. And we had Tiffany Davis is probably one of the best kids that come through Hampton High School. And Kennedy is better than her. She is a talent. Like, you just... Like, you don't even realize it until you watch her do a step back, 3-point shot against somebody my height, and you're like, what the hell? You just watching it like, oh, okay, and the first time she does it, you're like, oh, okay, and then she does it again, and you're like, did she just do it again? So it becomes kind of amazing to just watch her do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the comments. Hold on, Stretch.
Go ahead.
A lot of people in these comments talking about crap of pride, and most of them went to alternative school. But we ain't gonna talk about that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Terrible.
I'm sorry, but go ahead. This is about Shanda Kennedy, but they talk about crap of pride. Most of them went to alternative school. But go ahead, for fighting and all that, drinking and drugging. But go ahead.
Ken, I think he went to Warwick or something like that. I can't remember what school he
He's from North Carolina.
Oh, he's from North Carolina.
I'm from New York. Listen, I'm sorry, but go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're not from New York, man. Stop telling people that.
What did my sister just say last week? What she say last week?
I'm not buying it. And shout out to your sister too. We're not buying it, bro.
We're not
Stop
buying it,
it.
bro.
I put it this
Real
way.
quick, because I've known Kennedy for a very, very long time, man. And Sean talking about these step backs and whatnot. I want to give a quick shout out to her trainer, Rod Digger, Rasan Ames, Coach Ames, that's on your staff.
Yeah.
That like he's put in the time and the effort with Kennedy, and I've seen them have some bad days in that gym. And just a salute to Kennedy, man, because she kept coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a tough trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very few of us around here. He's one of them. I am one myself. And she was under me for a while too. I mean, and she just kept coming back. When Rob was in Richmond, Kennedy just kept coming back. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna drag this girl right now. Like I'm a runner. I'm gonna make her shoot 1,000. I want to see what are her limits. And I never found her limit. I haven't found it. What is it that's gonna make her say, all right, coach, I can't do this? She don't say it. So that's my own personal salute to Kennedy. And so my question to you, Kennedy, is taking us back to, I say what, COVID, when everybody was trying to basically write you off a little bit. Everybody was saying that you wasn't that good. And yeah. Everybody was trying to say you wasn't that good. Take us to that point. What did you say to yourself to kick it up to this level?
I knew my potential and I knew where I wanted to get with basketball, period. I wasn't gonna let anybody stop me or anybody talk me out of it, because I know what I wanted. I know what I wanted out of this.
Yeah.
I love that answer. Yeah. I love that.
I just wanted to point out real quick.
Before you go, Stat, quick shout out to your dad, Kennedy Zoe. By far one of my favorite parents ever, yo. Shout out to your dad. Not many athletes have supportive fathers like you do. And so as a father, quick salute to your dad. Go ahead, Stats.
I was gonna say, y'all was mentioning Coach Ames. I haven't met him. Shout out to him. I just want to say, Mike, did you hear the impact that a coach had on somebody? Would that help to change your mind?
My computer was muted. I didn't hear that.
Well, wait a minute, Mike. If it's muted, that just means we can't hear you talk. Not that you can't hear.
Listen.
He tried it.
Listen, I love Shanda. I know she's a great coach. But I'm for the players. That's all I'm gonna say.
But they just said that Coach Ames had a big impact on Kennedy's life. And you see Kennedy 2-time player of the year. That don't matter. What Shonda's influence don't matter.
Me and Rob talked about that a while ago. Me, him, and Stretch. He know how I feel about that. My stance is not going to change.
All right, okay.
But Shanda, I do got a question for you. So there was a big thing, I guess, this year about the forfeits, and my thing is that players need reps. They need game reps. How did you feel about all the forfeits that you had to endure and encounter this year?
Both of y'all. That's a good question for both of you all as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
It was awful. It was awful. It's it takes you completely out of a rhythm when you play a game on Friday and then on Tuesday you can't play and you don't play again till the next Friday. It makes the kids anxious. They're tired of coming in and practicing the same thing every day. I think this year we've had more practices than we ever had. It just seems like that to me. I don't know if it seems that way to Kim, but it's like we're always practicing. We're at the games. Because teams and it's amazing to me because when I played in the PD, we didn't do that. We couldn't pick the teams that we wanted to show up and play and the teams that we didn't want to show up and play because they were better. I think that's crazy to me that a team is able to do that, especially when that same team is not backing down from any games when they're playing tennis or field hockey or softball. You showing up with butt in those sports, but in a sport where you feel like you're gonna lose, you just don't show.
That's crazy.
And I do want to point out, like I tell other coaches, show up, because Look what happened to us last year. We were the best team, and we're playing the last team, and we lose. You never know what can happen. Show up and play the game. That's just my take on it. It's disappointing.
Kennedy, what's your thoughts on that?
Me personally, I love playing. Like I love, showcasing my ability. So it gets a little tough knowing that, we're not allowed to perform and not allowed to, show what we've been working on this whole time. And like she said, it throws off our rhythm a lot. Even for upcoming games, we might get in our heads and think about, are we ready? Just because we haven't played those games like we're supposed to.
Yeah.
Right on, sir. Man, I'm just saying though that going against Demi or Glosson, I need the 2. I mean, it's hard to get up for that though. I salute Shanda on that though. 98 to 2. Come on now.
It's really not.
I'm just saying.
Not hard to get up for those games because the kids are supporting their teammates who don't get a chance to get into the games.
That's the game.
You're cheering your teammates on, and you want to see them do well. You want to see them play. You want to see them get opportunities.
He don't know nothing about that because he don't believe in coaching.
Look. I went 12-0. So you know what I'm saying? I was
in the league, Mike.
8 minute quarters. 8 minute quarter, 98 points a game.
I don't understand why that comes up every single episode, bro. We know.
I'm just saying. All right. Let's stay focused.
Half your team have ankle monitors.
It's about two of these lovely ladies. It ain't about me. Go ahead.
Terrible.
So how y'all feeling heading into when's the next time y'all play Tuesday, right?
No, the game is gonna be probably Friday. Friday or Saturday, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And you guys automatically go to VCU, correct?
No. So first round we host. Well, we can't host here, so I got to pick the site.
Okay.
So I chose Warwick. Their gym is very similar to ours, I think.
Okay.
Smaller gym, easier for us to do what we want, and so they'll have to travel. The losing team from Matoka and Hanover will have to travel here to play us. Kings Fork will go play them, and we'll see what happens with the second round.
Quick question. I heard the Kings Fork coach didn't call one timeout where y'all was beating their brains in the other night. Is that true?
I don't remember, to be honest. I heard that too, but I don't know. I mean, during the game, listen, I don't even. Majority of the time, I think, to be honest, the Deep Creek game was the only game that I've ever coached in, and I can remember where I used every timeout.
Right.
So I don't even remember what I had on yesterday, so I can't remember if he called it or not. I really don't know.
Yeah, a few people in the comments, Shanda, actually. Yeah, 2 people, Linwood Walker and Katie Jen. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, they said they did. So, yeah.
I don't know.
That's crazy, man.
Coach didn't call one timeout. And y'all tell me coaching matter. He ain't called one timeout. Tell me how that worked. He ain't called one timeout. They're getting their brain beat in. He ain't called one timeout. But
oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Fellas, y'all got any more questions for the 2 lovely ladies before we let them go?
I mean, hey, listen. Congratulations. That's all I can say.
Thank
Kennedy,
you.
phenomenal job. Shanda, phenomenal job. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much.
Great job.
Thank you.
Best of luck to both of you all. And the team, of course.
Appreciate you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Kennedy. Thank you, Shanda, for y'all coming on. We appreciate y'all gracing our platform with y'all presence. Good luck to y'all on Friday. And you got 3 fans at the Number Streets podcast. Everybody behind y'all.
Absolutely,
Come
man.
on, Shakespeare.
Thank
Come
you.
on, Shakespeare.
As always, Coach Bailey, it was a pleasure. And we'll definitely have you on again after you win the state championship. And Kennedy. All love as always, baby girl. I'm proud of you. And we will see you guys again real soon. Appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Right now. Hey, so Stretch, you coached Kennedy when she was 2 years old. Now you want the credit. Coached her when she was 2.
What the
And you want the credit now.
Before that, though, everybody who's still here, thank y'all for staying. Y'all please stay and watch. We got a great show. For real.
I don't get that.
Y'all stay. And thank you again, Kennedy and Shanda.
Never said when I coached Kennedy at all. I
You
gave
close
all her
enough.
credit to Raw Digger. All of it.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't ride, like you know what I'm saying? Y'all one and the same. You don't ride
Okay.
one and the same.
Okay.
All right, so you coached her when she was 2. You coached her when she was 2. Now
I
you want
coached
the
a lot
credit.
of kids when they was 2.
I
What you
you said.
saying?
Hey, good job, man. Hey, good. I try to be on my best behavior. Was I on my best behavior?
No, look, you good now. Look, because this topic that we about to get into, Stretch, did you make the bro?
Hold
on. I want to address Damo. Real quick. Damo, I thought you was my guy. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Listen, all my kids I coach went for Rip Rap. There ain't nothing wrong with Rip Rap. And listen, all my kids went for Rip Rap. They were for 2-parent households. They had some challenges. Hey, I'm a coach of the year too. So,
okay.
But go ahead. Let's get into
it. Again, thank you to everybody who's still here. Hold on, Mike. I'm gonna make sure I do it right. Hello, everyone. I hope y'all are having a fantastic night. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna put the link in the comments. If you don't mind subscribing, if you haven't, please subscribe. We would really appreciate it. That helps us be in the algorithm and get more eyes on us. We take this very seriously.
Kurt, you're my guy. But when you got people from the reg league, you get all kind of personalities. Trust me. And I had to reel them in like Phil Jackson. We scored 98 points a game, 8-minute quarters. Average margin of victory, about 62 points a game. 12-0. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Bro.
That's all I'm gonna tell you. And
I
made my brother.
We're moving on, man.
Hold on.
All right, yeah.
Hold on, Stretch. Hold on, Stats. My brother Stretch, who I go to his games to show him support. And this is how you do me.
What I do now?
You're a fucking buffoon. But go ahead. Let's keep doing. Let's get to it. Go to what I want to go to.
Yes, sir.
Put it up there.
Listen.
Put the link.
All right, so I got Stretch. I put the video out for all of the people that are still watching. Again, thank you for tuning in. We would really like to know, because me and Mike got into a heated debate about this. We're going to break down.
I'm about to pull up a Chesapeake.
Listen, it got heated. It got heated. So we want y'all watch this clip that I'm about to post, and I'll play it as much as y'all want. We're going to talk about the whole game, but this play Stretch. Once I do it, is there any way you could take all 3 of us off the screen?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Because
look, hold on, Stats. Break it down for him, Stats.
No, I'm gonna let him watch the play first. I'm gonna let Stretch. We ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna get. Hold on. Where's that? Hold on. I'm gonna give it the full screen.
I want y'all to understand something. See that man in the corner over there? Look at him.
Mike.
My
let him watch, bro. Let him watch. Thank you.
My bad.
Y'all watching this. I even slowed it down. Now.
No, don't say shit. Don't say nothing.
I'm not saying
Let
nothing.
them decide.
I'm not saying anything. Stretch, y'all want me to do it again?
Go ahead, do it one more time.
I'm gonna play it one more time, y'all, because we're asking who's solely responsible for this. Go ahead.
That's a double pump windmill reverse layup. That's what he do. Double pump windmill layup. That's Stats. Facebook.
All right, one more time.
I need y'all.
One more time.
I need y'all, Facebook. No. Matter of fact, because you biased, let Stretch narrate this shit. Let him do it. I trust Stretch.
I didn't say, bro. I haven't made a comment. You just again stop focus on being right and focus on having a good conversation.
Hey, Kiki. Say it, Damo. Say it. He's a fucking idiot. Thank you.
All right, we go. We go ahead and take it off now.
Of course, Javon gonna say that. Javon, you supposed to be my guy, but you want to say Westbrook.
Okay. All right, we go. You can take it off.
Go ahead, Stretch. Narrated Stretch. Thank you,
Javon.
So everybody's seen the play, right?
Everybody's seen the play.
And this is what I said before Mike cloud the pool with his nonsense.
Okay. Of course
I said that this was primarily, not only, but primarily Russ's fault because Russ was in no man's land when Monk was at the 3-point line. Stretch. One thing that I took, because me and Dominique, shout out to Damo, we was having a conversation about it. One thing I didn't mention, because Powell still messed up, right? I don't know what Powell was doing in the corner. Have no idea. You up 3, why are you trying to help on the drive? Let him get the layup. That's what you want.
Give him the layup.
But one thing I noticed, Monk was running right to where Powell was.
Yep.
He noticed Powell there, and then he relocated, which to me made the Westbrook error egregious, even more egregious, because if he was in better position, he could have deflected, or there may not have been a pass at all if he was there. So while both of them are to blame, and look, we're going to get into the whole game. First of all,
do I get to speak?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Well, hurry up.
I'm almost done. You don't know nothing about coaching. Relax. You just disrespecting a legendary coach on the pod.
Go ahead.
Anyway, and this goes to coaching. Why was Russell Westbrook in the game anyway?
Well, they ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't doing that.
Go ahead. Now go ahead and let Mike speak. Go ahead, Mike.
So listen, I want y'all all to understand this. Stats told me that Powell knew the action. If you look at the play very carefully, Powell did not move from that position. Initially, when the ball was inbounded, Russell Westbrook, I would agree, got lost. However, as you see Monk run a little flare to the corner, Powell was standing there already, didn't move. Westbrook pointed, Monk corner. Powell goes down to help. I don't know why. I don't know why Powell did that. What stats want to tell everyone, because 8.5 seconds left, because there was a switch and Westbrook got lost. But if Powell knows the action, why are we blaming Westbrook when Powell had an easy steal? I want you all to focus on that alone. Powell had an easy steal. His first blunder, you're up 3. Why you helping? And then you're backpedaling, trying to get a steal. But we want to blame Westbrook when Westbrook communicated to Powell, corner, and what stats say, which is key, Powell already knew the action. So I don't understand why were you blaming Westbrook for this. Carry on, Facebook.
Can I talk now?
So now
that's what I'm saying.
All right, so now I'm actually gonna give you all a few scenarios to look at, and then we're gonna play it one more time.
Okay,
all right,
go right ahead, Stretch.
First of all,
you want me to play it again?
Not yet. Yet. You can load it up though, because I can talk while you load it up.
Hey, Facebook, just real quick, Stretch. Facebook, okay. Stretch is the coach, so you know he's gonna be on some bullshit. But go right ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so number one, this play right here comes after a timeout. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Comes after a timeout. Okay? So we're up 3. Less than 10 seconds left to go in the game. Why do you have Westbrook and Powell on the floor? See, I'm not blaming Powell or Westbrook. I'm blaming their coach. Ty Lue, you wet the bed on this one. Why is it? Wait, let me finish. Why isn't Terrence Mann on the floor? Why isn't Robert Covington on the floor? That's his first mistake. That is Ty Lue's first mistake. The second mistake is when this ball is inbounded and De'Aaron Fox is driving to the basket, why are we not fouling?
Thank you.
That is his second mistake. Ty Lue is the issue for this scenario.
Dominique, what did I tell you last night? Why they ain't foul up 3? And Stretch, I hadn't seen anybody say that because we didn't even mention that.
Thank you, Damo. Thank you, Damo.
It don't matter. Listen, thank you.
Why the hell did he do what he did?
Listen, thank you. It don't matter if you got a foul to give or not. You're up 3. You put them on the line to shoot 2. You rebound and you extend the game.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's coaching 101.
But hold on, Stretch. Can I cut you up real quick? Hold on, Stretch.
Please.
I get what you're saying, Stretch. But Kawhi had him sealed. Kawhi had a good position.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. What I'm saying is foul. Soon as he turned that corner, foul him. Foul him.
Why though? But why though?
What do you mean why? Because I actually did do the research on this game. Sacramento had just used their last timeout. So if you foul, say they hit both, or you get a rebound, they foul you. Now you go all the way down to the other end. And of course they're gonna foul you. You make one free throw. They got less than 4 seconds to make a long 80-foot 3-point shot to beat you. That's why you foul. Coaching 101. You're welcome.
Ty Lue didn't have his best game yesterday.
You're welcome.
I can do what you said. What the fuck's that said?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I said the same thing.
95%.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why coaching matters. This is why you must know time and score. This is why you must know situations. This is why coaching is important.
Facebook, please let me know in your comments.
No, Facebook, you can decide. You can decide.
But Westbrook, Powell, or Ty Lue?
Westbrook, Powell, or Ty Lue. I'm telling you, it's Ty Lue. It's Ty Lue.
Okay.
It's Ty Lue.
Oh, stats said 60% Westbrook, which is fucking insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now go ahead and play it one more time, Stats.
Play it one more time, Stats. There you go. Here you go. Look at Powell. Look at Powell. What the fuck you up for? Get him. Fucking buffoon.
The only thing that I want to push back on, and Mike, I played basketball against you. You don't move on defense. This is the thing that I want to point out, and that's perfect. Does everybody see now? Westbrook is pointing. Everybody sees that, right?
Yep.
There's a difference, and anybody who plays basketball knows there's a difference between pointing proactively and then pointing reactively when it's too late and you're already lost or beat. Westbrook was pointing reactively. He won't pointing preemptively to tell him to switch.
So why? So hold on, Stats. So why did Powell up 3 go help Kawhi? And Kawhi, and what
Mike,
you said
again,
is an elite perimeter defender. So why is he going to help?
Mike,
why is he going to help?
I've already answered this like 20 times. Powell was jumped too. Powell made a mistake too. I don't understand why you don't. I've said that. I said that last night.
Because you be waffling. You be waffling.
No, I don't. I don't ever waffle.
Lego my Lego. You be waffling. That's what you do. That's what you do. Everybody know it's Powell's fault. Everybody know that.
Everybody's not even saying that in the comments, bro. Everybody's not even saying that.
They got dial up. It's coming. It's coming.
Okay. I mean,
it's coming.
But Javon, that's what I told him. It's not just one person's fault. I said that. I was saying that yesterday.
Hey, Javon, come on home, bro. I've been knowing you a long time, 20 plus years.
This man Mike is begging for people to agree with him.
This the same Javon you said you ain't know when we got started, bro.
Thank you.
Javon in the comments, he was like, "Who's that? I don't know him."
Watch this. Watch it, Javon. Don't let him go against us. The reason I said that,
you don't even talk to him during the week. I talk to that man more than you do.
Hold on. This profile pic he had that 6 months ago. He had a picture of Rambo or some shit. So I ain't know what was going on.
Bro, what?
Now I see his face. I know who he is. You know how motherfuckers do? They have different pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? I see him now. I know who he is. I play him at YH. I know who he is. God. That's my guy. Yes, sir.
So speaking of the game stretch, you want me to stop sharing that?
Yeah, you go ahead and take that down.
All right. So me and Dominique Me and Dominique was actually watching the game at the same time yesterday.
Thank you, Damo. Damo not agreeing with your stats, so stop saying you and Damo like Damo on your side. Damo, I talked Damo today. Damo not on your fucking side,
bro. I didn't
Damo not on
say.
your side.
I just said we watched the game together, bro. That's all I said.
Yeah, I know. I don't give a damn what y'all watch together, but Damo today, he ain't on your side. So Damo is fooling you. He ain't on your side.
What I don't. But that's the thing, Mike. I don't care about who's on my side. I'm not up here begging for people to agree with me.
Well, I didn't need them out, but you wrong. Damo said you was wrong today.
Okay, that's fine too, bro. I don't mind being wrong. But you literally up here begging, drinking a spiked mimosa.
That's okay. That's okay.
Come on, let's get the game, man. We got to talk Lakers, man.
Get some muscle milk. Where your muscle milk? I'm not drinking that shit.
I drank it already. I drank it already.
Listen, Damo, I fuck with you, Damo.
Anyway, my point is that game, like Ty Lue pushed a few of the wrong buttons. First of all, why did he brought Mason Plumlee back in the second OT, and he turned the ball over twice?
That's all you need to see right there, Facebook. Damo, I've told stats. I thought it was more on Powell.
Right, he said that.
You want to? Okay, all right.
Yeah, he said that. Right.
Hey, listen. It ain't spiked. It might be spiked. I don't know. It might be spiked.
Russell Westbrook and Russell Westbrook actually had a pretty good game, all things considering. The 7 turnovers. I mean, you just
do anything stats. You do anything stats. Come on.
What do you mean? What? See, points. Hold up, Mike. Go ahead. That's the coddling I'm talking about. I just said he had a pretty good game considering. The turnovers you just gonna have to live with if you're playing them. He was legitimately helpful, crashing for contested rebounds, pushing the pace. He had 14 assists too, and he actually made some jumpers.
Thank you, Kurt.
But the defense was bad all around. And Paul George, Dominique hates Paul George. I don't. But like Paul George,
hey, get up my back, man. I'm having look, life is wonderful. Get up my back, man. He took
they had 5 straight turnovers, 2 by Norman Powell, 1 by Westbrook, and I think it was 2 by Paul George. Like 5 straight when they was up 10.
Yep.
Like that was not. They had that game won several times.
Facebook, hey, Facebook, I want all y'all to listen to this. I'm not throwing you on the bus stats. I asked that earlier because we have these little meetings and stuff and little get-togethers. I asked that earlier. Out of all the playoff teams in contention, can Russell Westbrook start? Can he be an eighth player on an 8-man rotation? Stats told me no. So he can't even be the 8th guy. Stats say that he's not putting him in the playoff roster for the upcoming playoffs. Do you all agree with that? I thought that was fucking insane.
Wait a minute. What?
That's why I know that stats. Huh?
Say what now? Westbrook.
So he's saying that Westbrook is not good to be on the playoff roster. He won't make it because they gotta basically, you know what I'm saying, tailor the roster.
Yeah, downsize their roster.
He said Westbrook won't make it.
Out of all the playoff teams,
yes, he won't.
I wouldn't have him on. I wouldn't have him on any of them. No,
that's tough.
I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Fit. You see what I'm saying?
Again,
you said I'm drinking.
For me, the negatives outweigh the positives. The positives. The playmaking, the playmaking and the rim pressure is legitimate. But at certain possessions at the end of the game, they was playing 4-on-5 because they was helping off Russ. He did do well in some 4-on-3 situations, but then he also didn't shoot, and they turned the ball over on those possessions.
That's what I'm saying, though. This is going to solely be on Ty Lue.
Thank you, Fit.
How you use this guy? He's got to be on the bench in the fourth quarter.
But see, that's the problem, no Stretch, and that's exactly my point. If you can't play a guy fourth quarter minutes in the playoffs, why is he on your team?
But that's not fair. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair or accurate. Because there are a lot of guys.
That's what you just said.
But listen, there are a lot of guys that's going to be on the playoff roster that do not deserve fourth quarter minutes. They're good 1 through 3 minutes. For instance, okay. Javon Carter, Milwaukee Bucks. His ass he didn't see the floor in the fourth quarter today.
some of that had to do with, like, let's be honest though. Drew Holiday was cooking.
What that mean? He started with Drew Holiday. He started and did not finish. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fair. And I'll also add Grayson Allen's a great 3-point shooter too. So you need
what I call you earlier, Stats, and John Trump. That's your fucking name. You Trump. That's you. You Trump. And I love you to death. You know I love you.
But if the point is, if the point is we comparing Russell Westbrook to Javon Carter, that just proves my point. Like, if
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but he ain't that bad, bro. Like,
okay, so who is he getting fourth quarter? Who should he get fourth quarter minutes for out of the playoff teams?
Now, if he was on Miami, let's go through
him. Hold on, Stats.
That would be a perfect pick.
Let's go through him. Miami, you putting Max Strus ahead of Westbrook or Caleb Martin?
No.
All right, then let's keep it going.
I would.
How about
I would.
There's a lot.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Can I explain? Can I explain? Since you said, can I explain?
Go through Stats. Go ahead, Stats.
Miami played. Their two best players are not range shooters.
Okay.
Their two best players. Jimmy Butler is a great player. Bam is a great player. But neither one of them have range. Neither one of them have range.
Okay.
So now, if you add Russell Westbrook to that mix, the ball has to be in his hands for him to have any type of effectiveness. So that means Jimmy and Bam are both off the ball. The floor is going to be about this small.
But that's okay, though, for Jimmy and Bam to be off the ball, though. Because Jimmy plays great off the ball, and so does Bam.
Not with the floor this small, it's not. Not with the floor this small, it's not.
Hold on, Stats. So you want the musician, the independent artist, Victor Oladipo. You know that bitch sings now. He don't give a shit about basketball. You want to start Victor Oladipo?
I didn't say anything.
I actually think he would be a good fit. He'll be a good fit for your team. That's the Kings. You surround that jump with shooting and let him get on the rim.
I'm gonna say this in the fourth quarter, because we already got De'Aaron, right? We got Kevin Herter, and we got Malik Monk.
Thank you, fit.
What are we doing? Again, I'm not.
That's reaching like he always do.
We don't got to do the coddling here.
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying.
Shooting and spacing is paramount in today's NBA.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, I think he fits on maybe 3 teams. Clippers being one of Miami.
Okay.
Clippers, Miami, and Sacramento.
It's 16 teams. I
understand what you're saying. 3 playoff teams. 3 playoff teams. He fits on 3 playoff teams.
Oh, were you drunk with him? You drunk with
him? How?
You smoking crack? Hold on, you smoking crack?
Hey, listen, man. Russell Westbrook at this version of Russell Westbrook.
Right, it's this version. I want to make that clear. This
is a bad defender.
He's on the Clippers.
I just said 3 teams, man.
Give me the goddamn 3 teams then.
Listen. Something wrong with your OJ.
I told you, bro. You don't listen.
Miami, Clippers, and Sacramento. That's what I said.
That's it.
Those 3 teams. He can have a profound effect on those 3 teams.
And I mean, I disagree, but those are the teams he named.
Hey. Facebook. You see what I got to go through every day? These 2 fucking.
No, you see what we got to go through.
Westbrook got on the top of 3 teams out of 16 teams in the playoffs.
I said profound effect, not just be on the roster.
Y'all heard it.
Well, I know they heard this though. The Lakers, baby, had a huge comeback win.
Well, Mike, hold on. Before you keep going, Mike, that was LeBron's fault. Mike, that was LeBron's fault. I went back and looked. He didn't move at all.
Okay, all right. Then you know.
He didn't move, like he ain't had no other help responsibility. Talking about the Justin Holiday 3 at the end. Like, I figured, okay, maybe it could have been a botch rotation or something. No, that was just him. He just didn't move.
There wasn't no botch rotation stat.
He also got blown by. He got blown by a few times in the first half. I'm talking about just flat out. Jokic just drove baseline on LeBron.
So can I ask a question?
His defense was overall good, though. He did have some lapses, though.
Let me narrate real quick. Since you two, not you, Stats. I know you're not a Kings fan. but this buffoon over here. You like the Lakers. How did the Lakers look tonight? And did that give you confidence that they can compete for a Western Conference title moving forward? Because they did look good in the second half.
No.
What's your thoughts, bro?
I think they look good in the second half. First half was atrocious.
Absolutely.
Well, the first quarter was atrocious. I'll say that. Second quarter wasn't that bad. But I'm looking for consistency. And you talking about competing for a Western Conference title? Absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Can I answer, even though I'm a Kings fan? Am I allowed to answer?
I think it'll be. They need to get into the playoffs first.
Yeah. So the standings show stretch.
They're 11 right now.
Y'all 11th right now. Yeah. And that's dependent upon, like, the Warriors are losing, so the Timberwolves are winning, and the Kings beat the Thunder, so the Thunder just are another game back. So that's good. That's good for y'all, combined with y'all win. I've said I think they could finish 6th. And I think, again, as long as LeBron and Anthony Davis are healthy, I think they could make it out the West. And again, maybe I have too much belief in LeBron and Anthony Davis. What have I been saying all season? You got 2 top 10 players, put some depth in guys who fit, and this is the result. That team defense, especially my guy Vando and Anthony Davis, outstanding in the second half. Outstanding.
I will say this, though. With that schedule that they have, they can get all the way up to the 5th spot.
They could. That's what I'm saying. They could.
They got a very friendly schedule with people that are ahead of them. The Jazz are going to start tanking. Pelicans actually might do the same thing.
Has there been an update on Zion? Has there been an update?
Not that I haven't seen one. Warriors.
Time out.
Go ahead.
This is a fucking example of a fucking box score watcher. I watched the game.
Who said it? Oh, okay.
You see the comment? Hold on. You see the comment?
Beasley look great.
That was a fucking lie because Beasley did not look great.
I agree with that.
Now he was 2 for 11 from 3.
But again,
go ahead, say it. What's that G word? Please say that G word.
But Mike, I was getting ready to say this, man. His gravity, you can't pay for that, bro. Because people know he's a shooter. Like you, if we playing on the same team and I'm trying to get off, I know I gotta make sure you get shots up first, so that I can do my thing. Because you have gravity.
And I can drive to that side because I know that they're not gonna help.
But hold on. Help me out. And maybe it's that I'm a novice. But what I'm saying
you are. But I love you, Mike. You my guy.
Okay. But if I'm not making shots, how is that helping offense?
They still got to guard you because it's the threat. It's the threat.
Yeah, is that real, Mike? Another month? Y'all. That's then.
They're gonna tank. They're gonna tank.
They got to. They got to do something, bro. They got smashed by the Knicks.
Yeah, they're gonna tank. If he out another month, they're gonna tank.
Mike, but do you see the point? Let's be honest. You play ball. You don't look like you play ball.
Like when you're on my team, Mike. Like,
do you see people help off of you when you play? Do people help off of you when you play?
Listen, when I'm on stretch team, them motherfuckers better not go double stretch.
Right.
They better not.
Right.
They better not.
That's
shit, logo Lillard. They better not help.
Okay, but that's my point, though, Mike. That's my point. Because you said you watched the game and you actually have been trying to get into the film stuff. I'm extremely happy about that instead of that silly talk that you be talking up here. My point is that look how they guard Beasley when he comes off. As a matter of fact, against the Warriors the other night, Draymond doubled him.
Yep.
Coming off the curl. AD was open right there. They did it a few times today. So
it also leads to offensive rebounds and extra possessions.
Correct.
Okay,
and which is why I said, Mike, hold on, I'm going to let you go, I promise. Which is why I said when me and you and Scotty was talking earlier, ideally, yes, you would make the shot first. but you're going to guard somebody who puts him up more than somebody who doesn't. Teams know that Beasley's going to let that thing fly. So now you got to divert resources to stop him from doing that. That's all I'm saying, bro.
So hold on. So I can concede to that. That's the first thing that's the first thing that Stretch has ever said that made sense in the 7 years I've been knowing him. So I concede to that. That's the first thing he ever said in 7 years that I agree with. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Stretch. It's stats. The volume of shots going up, you got to play him. But I want to go to one thing. My man
I was about
Kirk,
to make
are you
us some
still
new
on here?
T-shirts too, bro. I was really about to make us some new T-shirts, bro. Your ass won't get one, Mike. Me and Stats gonna have brand new T-shirts, dog.
Hey, listen. I want to get to this real quick. My brother's here. I'm glad my brother's here. I love him.
Stanley over there.
Kurt. Jay Hunt. I don't know if you're listening. I love you, brother.
Let me tag him.
All I'm hearing is New York stand up. 10 season. All this shit. They loving the Knicks right now. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give praise when it's due. Knicks playing great.
They
Stats,
are.
You and I got.
They are.
Stats. You and I got to admit. You and I both said Jalen Brunson was a $100 million guy. We said 60, 70 million. He's worth every goddamn penny. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Tibbs, come playoff time, Jalen Brunson's gonna be a fucking corpse by the time the playoffs come.
He burning them
we
out,
all
bro.
see it coming.
He burning them out.
Well,
he gonna be a fucking corpse.
What's fascinating about it? Because I was just looking, Mike, to piggyback off your point about Tibbs. I was just looking at it. Julius Randle hasn't missed a game all season.
Yeah.
And he's at 36 minutes a night. Jalen Brunson has only missed 4 games, and he's at 35 minutes. RJ Barrett has only missed 7, and he's at 34 minutes. Go ahead.
That's crazy. Yo, listen to those minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Those are averages. Yeah. And I saw one time they went into an OT game. The Joker Brunson played 44 freaking minutes.
Hey, listen. My brother today was looking at NBA League Pass on Rewind, and I try to tell my brother, "It's him. The Knicks doing good. He's happy. So I think he in the fucking Navy SEAL. He working them brothers to death. He is though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying though.
As it stands now, before we get back to the Lakers, the Knicks and the Nets are tied 5th and 6th. So likely the Nets are going to fall off. So it's likely that the Knicks will be 5th. That means as of right now, they will play the Cavaliers in the first round.
But they could catch the Cavs and get that 4th spot though.
They can't.
No. The Cavs. Well, right now they're 3 games back.
Right. That I said they could catch
to play. Maybe.
Hold on, y'all. Here come my Benedict Arnold brother. My Benedict Arnold brother. If you know Benedict Arnold, he's a fucking traitor. This is my brother. Reward yourself. Well, here you go. Here's his comment. If you have a friend have to follow, ask my brother who his team is. I like the fucking LeBron Lakers. That's who I like. LeBron's the guy. I don't follow no team. Every year, my brother follow the team.
Bro, you're from North Carolina, man. Your favorite team is the Hornets.
Hey, Kelly Chapuka was a player. Kelly Chapuka. Him and J.R. Reed. Pete Chilcutt. You see what I'm saying? I know him, baby.
Yeah, I know. That's your team. Curry. That's your team.
Hey,
Grandmama.
Wesley.
Big Zoe.
My man Phelps. God rest his soul. He got killed in a car accident.
Yeah,
listen, man.
you know the history. That's how I know. That's your team.
Man, shut the hell up, man. I know this.
You keep digging that hole for yourself, Carolina. Carolina born, Carolina bred. Ain't that what they say?
Yo, son, I'm going my New York shit, son. NYC stand up, son.
All right. So we don't want to. Right. We're not trying to hear your fake New York accent. So, question about the Mavs before we move on. The Lakers played great in the second half.
I know, Mike.
The Lakers played great. Anthony Davis was dominant, 30-15, great rim protection. AD was that guy. today. Let's be let's be honest. Him and Vando 15, 17, 4 steals, great defense on Luka.
Yep.
But to the Mavs, what do y'all think is the Mavs' outlook going forward? Because they got 2 great players, but then the rest of that roster is severely lacking.
They have 0 rim protection.
Yeah, that's a problem.
0.
That's a problem.
Listen,
that is a problem.
That's a problem.
Stress. I'm gonna say this, and I may be in the minority, but depending who the Mavs play, if they get to a game 7, I ain't betting against Kyrie, and I don't give a damn what team they play. I ain't betting against Kyrie.
Okay.
If it gets to a game 7.
Hold on, Mike. To your point, because I'm gonna go over the standings in the West, and you can continue. Okay.
Okay.
Nuggets first. They running away with first. Grizzlies second. Kings are third. We just won today, so we're a game and a half behind them. Suns are fourth. They're 2.5 back of the Kings. It'll be 3. The Clippers are tied with the Suns. They play the Nuggets tonight. They're 5th. The Mavericks are a game and a half back. They're the 6th. The Warriors are 7th. They're losing right now to the Timberwolves, and Draymond Green is out with a knee contusion. That's very, very big for them. The Timberwolves are 8th. The Jazz are 9th. The Pelicans are 10th.
But
so
the Timberwolves and Jazz are tied at 31.
Hold on, stats. Go through 1 through 8. I don't care about the play-in. If the playoffs start today 1 through 8, who are the Mavs
in reverse order? Timberwolves, Warriors, Mavericks, Clippers, Suns, Kings, Grizzlies, Nuggets.
Who the Mavs playing? First round.
First round, it would be the Kings, and I would actually give them a chance to beat us.
I would go Mavericks on that.
What's tough though, the Mavericks don't have any. Their defense has been awful this year. Like people don't record don't update their priors. Their defense was great last year. They're awful this year.
So is yours.
I agree, but I think we're better. We're better offensively, at least so far.
But that ain't Mike Brown MO though. That ain't Mike Brown MO though. Like Mike Brown.
They obviously got.
Huh?
I thought Mike Brown was more of a defensive coach.
It's hard to be a defensive coach with very few good defensive. Our best defensive player is a guard.
Yeah.
Where's Rashad Holmes?
Man, he hasn't been playing. He's been out the rotation. Been out there because a lot of it. He had a alleged domestic abuse stuff last year, but he got off from that. Thankfully, I mean not domestic abuse, child support with his kid and stuff. But he got custody of his kid. But we run a dribble handoff offense, and that's not his strength. He's more of a pick and roll big. So
listen. Can we real quick? I know I'm the king of the subway. I don't know if y'all gonna talk about this or not, but real quick, can we talk about the situation in Atlanta where they're close to a deal with Quinn Snyder for 5 years? Not a great fit or not?
Go ahead, Stretch.
Hold on 1 second.
I'll do the banner, bro. Go ahead.
I got it.
All right.
Okay. So the Atlanta Hawks have closed in on a new coach, and they got Quinn Snyder, who was the former coach for the Utah Jazz, and he should be coaching the Duke Blue Devils right now. Well, I'm not going to go there.
Absolutely stretch.
They just inked him in for what he got. He got 5 years, right?
Yep, got 5
years.
I actually like this move because what it says to me is that if Trae Young don't fall in line, he up out of there. Trae Young he done got the last 2 coaches fired.
Quinn Snyder is a hard-nosed tough guy. He's a hard-nosed tough guy.
Absolutely.
He don't play no games.
He ain't putting up with no crap. He ain't putting up with it.
I think he is more of a player's coach, though. He got along with Donovan Mitchell pretty well, despite
I'm
Donovan
not saying
Mitchell.
He's not a player's coach.
Okay.
But I'm saying he ain't putting up with no crap. That's what I'm saying.
Trae Young a diva.
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
You're a diva.
Yeah.
You're a diva. Quinn ain't putting up with that. He up out
He used to coach on the Hawks too in 13-14.
He should be the Duke Blue Devil coach, man. But I love it. I love the hire.
Nate's not a good coach. I agree.
I say Johnny Dawkins should have got that. Johnny Dawkins should have got that.
I don't know.
Dawkins should have got that.
Johnny Dawkins
should have got that.
was getting towed off in one of them last stops he had. So Quentin Snyder,
He went to fucking. Where did Johnny Dawkins go? He went to Stanford or Harvard.
He went to Stanford, then he went somewhere else. No, that's Tommy Amaker went to
Amaker. Amaker should have got it too. Amaker or Dawkins could have got it.
Yeah.
They got that bitch to John Shire.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I get you. I get you.
Like I said, Quentin Snyder should have got it because he got NBA cachet and you recruiting all these blue chips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's trying to get to the NBA. You want an NBA coach in there with him. I mean, that's my thinking anyway.
Hey, real quick, fellas.
So what's the expectation for the Hawks?
I mean, I think Quinn is a very, very good coach. Like I do. Right now they're 8th.
Hey, Petty, I ain't got no more suit up in these knees, my brother. I wish I could suit up.
Hey, Stats.
I need myself to suit up for my team too.
Last week, 2 weeks ago, who you had coming out the East? Yeah, Philly, right?
Wow.
I think I was the Celtics.
Okay. Can you please tell the audience how many games in a row did Milwaukee win? Has won so far?
14.
Huh?
14. Oh, the Warriors came back, Dominique. Okay, thank you.
Hey. If Joel Embiid would hit that 90-footer, his legend would have grown.
Oh my God!
Now,
all right.
He's still just a guy from the Cameroon. He's a guy from the Cameroon. Hey, listen, I like Joel Embiid.
No, you don't.
It's his time right now.
No, you don't.
Stop stats. I like him a little bit.
No,
hey,
you
Facebook,
don't.
I appreciate you guys coming in. It's 9:58. Again, we appreciate Shanda Bailey, Kennedy for coming on. Hey, we grooving and moving, baby.
Wait a minute, bro. What just happened?
We grooving and moving, baby.
Oh,
Let's go.
He drunk. I'm confused. Like you was just talking about Joel Embiid. Hold up, Mike. Hold on. Watch this, Mike. You got to judge me. Russell Earl Frazier. Thank you for tapping in. I hope all is well with you.
Listen. That's my guy from the hood, from the neighborhood. That's family.
Okay, so
give him the proper due. Give him the proper due.
Bro, I don't know this dude. I said hello.
Okay. I'm sorry. Give him the proper due.
Mr. Frazier, I'm gonna put the link under your name. Do you mind subscribing to the podcast? That'll help us a lot. Click notifications.
When I say that's family, that's family.
Okay. So then you should ask him to subscribe.
Hey, listen.
Okay, now you're quiet.
He's a star to me.
So all right, but for real, the Bucks are on the 4th. Thank you. I'm about to put it under that comment right now. Thank you, Russell.
Absolutely.
The Bucks are on the 14-game winning streak, bro. They are on the 14-game winning streak. They just beat the Suns today without Giannis. That Giannis injury when he bumped knees and he had to actually ask to come out the game. I ain't like that in the sense of I'm worried about his knees. Drew Holiday on some other stuff, and they still beat the Suns. Obviously, the Suns ain't have KD, but the Bucks still won.
Let's say what's important. What's he doing at? Because Chris Paul got to go home.
Okay.
He got to go home.
Hey, Stretch, are we sending people home, Stretch?
Oh, my God.
Yes,
he got to go to the crib.
Yes, send him home, baby.
I'm about to tag him too. I'm about to tag him.
He got to go to the crib. He looks so old. So old.
And Stats.
I ask anybody.
The playoff roster. He don't need to be in the playoff roster. CP3.
I ask anybody. Tell me the last time they saw Chris Paul sprint.
Bro, when was the last time we seen you sprint? What difference do that make?
I ain't playing in the NBA.
We're not
I ain't playing in the NBA.
You got him top 25 all time. Who you got him? MVP, CP3, State Farm commercial. You see him?
He got to go to the crib, dog.
That commercial, he's one of them boy shorts.
He got to go to the crib. He was being defended by Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles?
Joe Ingles, Captain America. See him?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. It's time.
Look.
It's time.
Hey, Facebook. Stats say that CP3 is top 25 all time. Him and Steve Nash.
I still don't understand what that has to do with his level of play right now. It doesn't.
Neither do I. But I'm looking for support right now.
See, I told you be up here begging grown men to agree with you. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I've never seen it. Stretch, one thing I will say to you though about, and I'm gonna tag C Joyner. One thing I will say, Chris Paul does look a lot slower this year. Yes, I agree. And
you're admitting it? You're admitting it?
Huh?
So you're admitting it?
I've already said, bro, see, that you don't ever listen to me. I didn't say Chris Paul was an all-star level player this year. Chris Paul is declining. And I think, again, he's been past that time, bro. A small guard to make an all-NBA team last year is rare. Like, small guards have to be super skilled to do that because he don't have the size to fall back on. And yes, size matters. I wish Shanda was still up here. Anyway, the point is he's not. Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close.
So Stats, ask me a question.
Close was last year. It's time to go this year.
Why would you say that you don't want to have Westbrook on a playoff roster, but you would have CP3 on the playoff roster?
Chris Paul is not going to turn the ball over like Russell Westbrook. He has a much higher basketball IQ, and most importantly, he can shoot. So you're not going to help off Chris Paul like you would Russell Westbrook.
How's that working out right now?
I don't know. Chris Paul is still better than Russell Westbrook. I don't understand your point.
Hey, listen. And Damo, don't comment. 46 Phoenix Suns games. And listen. CP3 ain't done nothing. Hey, listen. Damo, I don't want to hit you say shit, Damo. 46.
This man said 46 Phoenix Suns games. Yeah, he does control pace, Ned. That's true. Russell Westbrook does only play at one pace. But that's
shit from Ned. Ned said Luka Doncic was better than Magic Johnson.
Okay.
I don't want to hear from Ned.
Okay.
And Stats, and Stress, you was there for that. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear from Ned.
All Ned comments after that point go straight to the trash.
I can't believe it.
Spam. Where? Call tech support. Because I don't want to hear nothing from Ned.
Ain't nothing he can say to me.
Magic better than Doncic better than Magic. Hey, Damo, see Damo? 46 games. Hey, listen, I'll be honest with y'all. I watch all the games because and Stats, tell the truth, Stats. Don't get up here and fucking lie. What you asked me to do? I was in here when I called you about the Clippers and Kings game. I was in NSP field room. I was watching the games. I was breaking down film. Was I not stretched? Did not call y'all and told you what I saw? Didn't I? And I had great commentary, right? Or now you some bitches want to sit up there.
I'm with you, bro. You was in front of the big screen. I'm with you, bro.
Thank you. I was. And hold on. And what I was saying wasn't off base, was it? I was giving good feedback, right?
You was close. Yeah, you was close.
What the fuck you mean I was close? I was on point.
I mean, you was close.
I was on point. Listen, but I ain't gonna Facebook, I ain't gonna never get the credit. I
said you was close, bro.
Hey.
That's how I know he be lying. Like, hey, Damo, like he'll post videos of himself belly dancing at Juicy Crab, but then he watch all the games. All right, bro, you got it.
They ain't NBA Rewind. You got the league pass. I can go back and watch the games because you say you do that all the time. According to you, you watch motherfucking every decade. Yeah, watch the games. You watch every motherfucking game. Never.
I do watch 2 old games. I do watch 2 old games a week and on top of the new ones. Yeah.
So, hold on. So I can't do that either. I can't do
that.
No,
I just don't think you are. That's all.
I hope y'all ready to run some champions tomorrow.
Oh God. All right. We gonna do the fan segment?
Yeah, we got time. Sure.
Yeah, we got some time.
Yeah, bring Damo ass up here. So he can set stats straight. Because he didn't agree with you, Stats. That's all I know.
Anybody who want to come on, just put it in the comments.
Matter of fact, Damo said he don't know what the hell you was talking about.
Okay.
That's what Damo said.
All right. That's cool too.
Damo ain't really say that though. But
I know. That's why I ain't paying no mind. But anybody want to come on, just ask for the link, and I'll send it to your inbox, man. Thank everybody for staying with us.
Damo, I was lying, Damo. I'm sorry, Damo.
We know, bro. That's what I'm saying. You up here groveling for people to agree with you.
Real quick recap. You know, everybody know I go to Warwick Rec. I go to Warwick Rec and here's something to play. That's my release. I'm an old guy. I want to still think I'm relevant out there, shoot my threes or whatever. But look, Tay Ashby, what up, baby? Big Tay, 6'6", 250, can't dunk. I ain't never seen a 6 nigga that can't dunk. That's my guy. Can't dunk. He can't even hit the net. He quit today. My man, Bird, what up, baby? What up, Bird?
Oh, you started some stuff.
It was fiery today. Shout out to Dolph. My guy Dolph, Rudy Ford. I'm gonna tell you something. Right now. Rudy Ford can go. See, I get a real deal. Rudy Ford, he can go. When Rudy Ford is in the game, he the best in the gym. Rudy Ford the best in the gym. Tay Ashby quit today. He quit.
Why he quit?
Him and Bird about to go at it. They were about to go at it.
Wait. So Rudy's nickname is Bird?
No.
Bird somebody else.
Follow along.
Okay. I was about to say because we know Rudy can play. Shout out to Rudy, by the way.
Everybody don't know Rudy can play.
Okay, everybody. I thought everybody knew that.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Why Tay quit? Who was giving him that work to make him quit?
This is what happened. Follow me, Facebook. So
now you just hilarious.
Tay thought that Bird was hacking. Now Bird is a fucking hack, but Bird passionate and he play hard, so I don't mind it because Bird play hard. Tay quit and said, "Oh man, that makes me fouling, yada yada yada." So Bird said, "Yo, you a quitter." Tay asked me got out of character. Tay asked me, said, "I'll knock your ass out." Then you know, Bird started talking crazy. Then they went to shit after that. They was wild after that. I don't know what happened after that. I see some shit online. They both my guys.
Ain't nothing happened after that.
Bird, that motherfucker be hacking. But Bird passionate though. He don't try to foul you on purpose. Bird play hard, this, that, and the other. But I'm gonna tell you, Rudy Ford, he might be the best in the gym.
Who was checking him?
It didn't matter. All I seen was invisible men out there. So Rudy can go.
Tay should have been checking him.
Shout out to my guy Rudy. Now hold on. Damo was guarding Rudy. I'm gonna tell you something. In Facebook, I'm be dead honest with y'all, and I said it before. Damo is the best defender that I've seen, 1 through 5, and there ain't no bullshit. Damo's a hell of a defender. You can't get shit on Damo. You shoot by 25% against Damo. Damo's a great ass defender. Great defender.
I might have to come out of retirement for that.
He may not hit a motherfucker jump shot when you need him, but that motherfucker, he gonna.
I might have to come out of retirement just for that, because I know Damo can't stop the mid post action.
Damo clapping your shit.
Stop it.
Damo, I love you, brother. I'm giving you what happened today at Warwick Rec. Tay quit. Tay a quitter. I love you, Tay, but you're a quitter. We need you. Down 9-8. That motherfucker quit.
Anybody who still want to come up here, man, just I'm gonna put the link in the comments, bro.
So, quick question before we if we get a fan, if not, Damo say he think he know all my moves, bro. I'm still sensei, Damo.
There go the link for everybody. Go ahead, Stretch.
Damo's still the sensei, bro.
But you know what, Stretch though? Damo give you a lot of props. He said you trained him. I don't know. I said, Damo, you about 5 years old. See, I'm not giving you no credit for coaching motherfuckers when they 5 years on their motherfucking huggies and panties.
Damo was in high school, man.
No. Damo told me he was in 6th grade. He said Stretch got a hold of him when he was 6th or
I
7th
ain't
grade.
know Damo when he was in the 6th grade.
Huh?
I didn't know Damo when he was in the
Hold
6th
on,
grade.
Stretch. Hold on, Stretch.
8th
Here's the real
grade.
thing. This is no bullshit. Tell me, be honest. Hollywood Hen Dog is what we call him now.
Okay.
When he first got to the gym, that son bitch was named Henry, or we called him Mr. Brown, or we called him Big Fella.
Yeah.
Henry was trash when you got a hold of him. Am I
Correct.
lying? Yes or no?
Correct.
Henry.
Correct.
He was trash, right?
Yeah, I trained him.
That's all I'm saying. And look, and I tried to give you props. I said, I said, Henry, when you came to the Y, the only reason why we start running the clock, because you used to go tell the people at the Y you couldn't play. So Stretch came in there with a clock and a list because we wouldn't pick your motherfucking ass up. That's the reason why the clock came out. That's why the list came out and the clock came out, because we wouldn't pick up Henry. Shout out to Hendo. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. But hey, listen, bro. Listen.
Yeah, I
Stretch
trained him
saved your
too.
life. He saved your career.
Yeah, I trained him too.
Hey, Khalil Carter World.
Hey,
He can go. Khalil can go.
Hey, shout out. I didn't know Coach Starr said something earlier today that I trained 8 of the all region girls, man. I didn't even know that, man. So shout out to those girls I trained, man. I appreciate you. And again, we're going to get some more this summer. We're going to get some more.
What was the name? You train girls? What's the name?
I haven't seen the list. Coach Starr said I had 8 of them. So I haven't seen the list.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm still waiting on Bay Rivers to come out, because I trained some kids that's playing in the Bay Rivers. I can't find that list nowhere.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you a quick story, fellas. Facebook. And Stretch, you remember this? I told Stretch I was gonna play in the Hampton League. I told Stretch to train me. Every time I told Stretch, I said, "Yo, I'm coming to the gym." He said, "Yo, Mike, come to the gym." Next day, this son bitch texting me, told me, "Mike, I ain't gonna be at the gym." Okay, fine. Don't worry about it. I got something to do. Next time I ask Stretch, "Hey, Stretch, yo, I'm coming through. I got the money. I'm gonna cash out you. I'm gonna give you the money." All right, Mike, I got you, bro. We ain't working. So I want to get a little better. This time I'm going to get some elite guys. Yo, Mike, I got something to do. So I fucking realized after a while, the motherfucker think I was worth his while. He didn't want to fuck with me. Just tell me, hey, listen. Just tell me I was sorry, Stretch. Just tell me. Every day to train me. Am I lying, Stretch? I asked him.
I was busy, bro. Hold on. I was busy.
Listen.
But listen.
That was late.
Hold on, though, Mike. You got to tell the whole story, Mike. When you did come in that gym, and I was training the JV boys, your ass almost died. 2 minutes in the workout. He almost died. 2 minutes in the workout.
Fan favorite is back, gentlemen. What's up, man?
He told us how much I owe you. Nothing. Don't keep your money. Just keep your money.
Yo, that shit was intense. I almost fucking died. I didn't have my asthma pump, my blood pressure medicine. That shit was intense, though. I give you that. Okay, I forgot about that. You're right.
They keep your money, bro. We good.
I ain't coming back for about a week.
He ain't come back at all for about a week.
My bad, bro. I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah, tell the whole story. Hey, what up, Mike? What's up, bro?
What up, Mike? What up, baby?
What's up, gentlemen? Happy belated to you, Mike, again.
I appreciate you, bro. So, hold on, Mike. I only know Mike for about 2 weeks. He's saying happy belated. Stretch. And John, I love you, brother. You're the real deal. When the Trench, you came to my birthday party and everything. Stretch, where was you at?
Bro, I told you, man. I had a speaking engagement at a church. And then I told you I was sick, bro.
Suck it up. But neither here nor there. My bad, Mike.
Hold on. Did I not text you? And I told you, I said, yo, next week, when my season is over, you pick your day, and me and you going out. Did I not say that?
My birthday was last Sunday. Next week is here.
I don't give a damn when your birthday was. I said pick the day, and we was going.
Tomorrow.
All right. I get off work at 8 o'clock. Holla, where we going?
No. I want to know if the love between you and I is real. I want you to have a drink on game day. On game day. Your game day. Is it real or not?
Okay, so after the game, I got you. Wednesday night after the game.
You smart.
Let's go get it.
Okay.
Don't we got an episode Wednesday night?
Time, Mike.
I got a game Wednesday night. We play at 6 o'clock.
Okay, so don't we got an episode Wednesday night?
Yeah, I mean, we could be out here drinking.
Turn up, man, John. Turn up.
Turn up. What's up?
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, we either go drink for a celebration or drink to help me go to sleep. Bro, I ain't been to sleep yet, dog.
What up, Mike?
What's up?
How you feel about these new look Lakers, man?
I'm just ready for the season to be over because I'm tired of hearing about the Lakers. Honestly,
they the most relevant, irrelevant team ever, right?
Let's just get to the playoffs, man. And I think I told I'm not really the biggest fan of the NBA right now as a whole. I think I told John that. I think it's a bad product personally, but as
we actually didn't talk. Hold on, Mike. We actually didn't talk about the load management stuff either, which we probably should. We still haven't touched that. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, stat man.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Come on.
I'm just listening to you.
How do I feel about load management?
Yeah.
I think Jalen Rose. I think I heard him talking about it early in the week. And if you're going to load management, I think you should do it home games. I do agree with him on that. People pay a lot of money to go see these players play. I don't even want to buy tickets to go. I'm up in DC, so if I want to go see the Warriors or somebody come and see a player I've never seen before, I'm scared to buy the tickets because you don't know.
Yeah.
They might get here and nobody play. You might be watching Matt McClung and them, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
No, that's fact though.
I don't want to. I think it's a disservice to the fans, and I think that I get
Dominique, I sent it to you, bro.
I get it. I 100% do. Preserve your body and all that. But at the end of the day, the NBA is an entertainment business. It's sports, but it's entertainment. And I feel like you got a responsibility to the fans and the people that pay money to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that's why, you always hear about the old guys or whatever, and they hating on the young generation, all that. But I think it's more than that. I think it's have respect for your craft. You know what I mean? And have respect for the people that's paying their money to see you. If you hurt, be hurt. But I don't want to see you, sit out a game and then be doing TikTok dances or whatever. You know what I mean? Be hurt or play. But
that part. Yep.
You know what I mean? Much to their detriment. You see Kobe tore his Achilles trying to get his team into the playoffs. He 38, he 36, 37. He need to load manage more than anybody.
Hey, Mike, correction. Kobe was out of the playoffs before the injury.
That's not true.
That's a myth.
That's not true.
What was their record? What was their record?
That's not true.
They was battling.
That game actually put them in the 8th seed. That game that he tore his Achilles in put them into the 8th seed.
Yeah, that's not true.
I think that part, yes, because they went 20-8 after the All-Star break. But I question the prudence of that. I don't think that was smart. Now his career was cut short by an injury just for an 8th seed. That's not smart. And
that's D'Antoni's fault. D'Antoni did that to him.
I mean, whatever. I'm just saying, if we're lauding Kobe for that, and I'm not. Players want to play. I've always said that players want to play, but I don't necessarily think that should be used as an example of not load managing. He literally tore his Achilles. He literally was never the same player after that. Why do we want that for other players? That doesn't make sense. Also, I'll say that I think, and I was talking to Stretch about this, I think people conflate load management with actually rest. Those are not the same things. Like load management was started with Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard. They had acute injuries that they didn't want to play too much on until they strengthened and got better. Some guys
It started a little bit before that. It started a little bit before that. Remember,
maybe, but the term load
Popovich
management
was on it.
Right, correct. But the term load management itself didn't come until then. Right, Popovich did it against the Heat that night, sent all three of them home.
And Embiid was on a minutes restriction, right? Like he couldn't play over.
Right, because he was coming back from a serious foot injury. But my point is that load management isn't rest, and we got to stop conflating it. That's not the same thing. And guys play through injuries all the time, but it's the difference between playing hurt and playing injured. Some injuries you can play through, others you can't. Like we gotta. I don't think players are just missing games, bro. That's what I don't think. I don't think it's players that don't want to play. The teams have gotten smarter. They got to protect their investment. That's why these guys aren't playing like those guys in the past did, and those guys have relatively shorter careers. Like I don't understand. Like why do we think that the players don't want to play? It's not the players. It's the teams.
Well, let's get to Damo. I talk to Damo. What up, Damo, bro? You see, I give you a shout out, bro. Damo, look, hey, Damo, you know how I feel about you, bro. I feel like, when we on the court, bro, you like 1 through 5, you can guard everything, bro. Listen, man. We talked about the Russell Westbrook blunder and the Normal Powell blunder. Please tell Stats who is to blame. Don't be all shy shit. Who was to blame for that shit? Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it.
I already told Stats that I thought it was more Powell because I mean to me, and he said it was it was like instinct based, on Powell's part. But I just feel like, bro, someone had to have, like, you just have to know you're up 3. Why are you playing a 2? Like, just let him lay it up if that's what he's gonna do. Let him lay it up. Don't give up a 3. That's the objective. So I don't know why he's helping so deep for no reason. Right. And then he turns around and does a 360 in the air trying to steal the ball versus just you see him. Okay, he's going baseline. All right, I know you see his eyes, or someone's coming, someone's behind you. You know he's about to make a pass. So just go ahead and just turn and get to the man. That way you're there on the catch. At least it's contested by you, or you can at least stop him.
So why do you blame Westbrook though? Like what part do you give Westbrook?
So here's my gripe with Westbrook. You can't just get lost like that. Like he starts off on Monk. Mind you, Monk has 40 points already.
Right.
He starts off on Monk, and then he just goes on. It's almost like he had a malfunction. Like he just went and just stopped and turned and looked at Fox going baseline and just
So hold on. Let me say. I think when you give examples, we have to make it personable, right? So Damo, you and I play together all the time, right?
Right.
And when you on my team, I always tell you, you always guard the hardest man, right?
Right.
So my thing is that if I'm guarding somebody, if I'm guarding Stretch, and I lose Stretch, and I say Damo, Stretch corner, right?
Right.
The responsibility is off. I may have lost him, but the responsibility is off me at that point. You know the play. You know Stretch. Hold on, Stats. Shaking your fucking head. You know Stretch is going to the corner. You're in the corner. Why still the responsibility is on me? Even though I lost Stretch, Stretch is still going to the corner where that's your assignment. How is it on me?
If I'm not, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well.
Man, Mike, you can chime in when you want to. But Mike, you understand what I'm saying? Like, if the responsibility was mine initially, I lost him. I said, yo, Damo, corner, Stretch going corner. Stretch's corner. Damo already knows the assignment. Damo's already corner. Damo gambles for the steal. Stretch makes a 3-pointer. How's that on me?
But they're not in a zone or anything, so it's not like they're like he's like has to guard the corner. He's guarding the man. Powell loses his man too because he turns his back. He turns his back to go help on the baseline. His man takes off. Here comes Monk. Here comes Monk around the corner. the responsibility is still on Westbrook. It's the assignment's not necessarily off of Westbrook, because if you're in a real game,
Thank you.
if you're in a real game,
Thank you.
hold on. Listen.
assignment.
Listen.
Go ahead.
If you're in a real game, Stretch is my coach. He trained me. Or any other coach, if you're in a real game and you go to the sideline after giving up that 3, yo, you getting cussed out because you got lost. Or you're in the film room, yo, Westbrook, Stretch is gonna lay me out for that in the film room. He's gonna destroy me. Yo, Dama, what the hell are you doing? This guy's got 40 points. You turn your back, you going with him, you turn your back on the guy and start ball watching and let him go right by. So
can I play devil's advocate? Because what Stat says is that he feels like Westbrook should have followed Monk all the way through, split the difference. My thing is that Damo, if you already know the action and you're in the corner, why does Westbrook come relevant at that point? Because if you know the action, Monk came to where the action was at, which Powell already knew. So why is it on Westbrook when Powell already knew the action?
Well, if they're gonna switch, then fine. If they're gonna switch, if that's the plan to switch to just switch it, and I don't really see where there was a real screen set there, but
Because it wasn't.
it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Mike, let me ask you a question, Mike. Mike, what do you think, Mike? I know you've seen it, Mike. What do you think, Mike?
I think that it was just poor. I'm going to cut Russell some slack because it's his first game. They probably got different defensive rotations and stuff like that. But from what I seen of the game, I thought that Tyronn Lue got outcoached at the end of the game, period. Aside from just that last play.
Okay.
I think putting everything on Russ is the easy thing to do because they still got some Lakers remnants. But
Stats. Thank you, Mike.
Okay, I'm about to stop. Not you, Watson, but you, Scott, the other Mike.
Khalil, hold on, Stats. Khalil, you said Russ should have followed. Hey, Khalil, you know how I feel about you, bro. I love you, bro, but I think you're dead wrong. But go ahead.
Here's
Stats.
what I don't. Everybody has to understand this. I'm sick of the coddling. I can't speak for everybody else. I didn't put everything on Russ. I told Dominique, I told Mike, I told Stretch, I told everybody else. Both are to blame. Both are to blame.
Let me try to pull this play up again on YouTube. I don't want to do it because I'm on my phone.
Please do, Mike.
I could just play the play right now, bro.
All right.
I love coddling. Stats, you should love coddling. You and I both have daughters.
Play the play
I love
again
coddling.
so I could be
I love
like
my daughters.
tripping or Mike don't know what he talk about like always.
So, thank you. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that last part.
No, I don't mean no disrespect.
Listen, Mike. They always say I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm about to prove them wrong.
Mike, can you see it? Mike, can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Dominique, can you see it?
I can.
All right.
Hey, Stretch, stay up Pornhub.
Is that
You
Russ
ain't saying nothing in 30.
inbound? Russ on the inbound? Okay.
It's like, what are you doing, pal? What the hell are you doing?
Thank you, Damo. Thank you.
What the hell is he doing?
Can I
Westbrook.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Dominique, but I just have a question, just real fast.
That's the most egregious part of the play. I'm sorry, man. I just can't get past that shit.
I have a question because I stopped it.
What it looked like Russ did was he was bailing out the man that was helping on the drive and tried to step up on Sabonis. That's what it looked like he was doing, like the pick and pop, like he was stepping up on the pick and pop. That's what it looked like he was doing, and that's why he pointed to Powell in the corner to watch the swing to the corner. But
that's even the worst mistake. Paul George is already standing in front of Sabonis.
So Mike, let me ask you a question, Mike. Percentage-wise, who do you blame?
Paul George wasn't. Paul George dove to the basket though.
I don't even know
Paul George is right here.
Yeah, I know, but he's moved when you keep playing and he moves towards the paint. No,
I'm about to keep it going.
Yeah, play it. I don't get played all the way.
Yeah, he stands right there.
Paul George is in the paint.
Yeah, after the shot goes up.
Okay.
Mike, let me ask you a question. That's Paul George right there.
Let me ask you a question, Mike. Let me ask you a question, Mike. Who do you give the percentage? If you have to give percentages, 50 Westbrook, 40 Westbrook, where do you stand with that?
Without knowing what the defensive assignment was, just the eye test, I'd probably say it's 50 him, 50 Powell. Like if he blew the assignment and like just tried to be lazy on defense, then it's his fault. But I don't know if that's what the design play was. Does that make sense?
But Mike, am I wrong though, Mike? Because here's my thing, Mike. You're looking at the play.
Now he begging for people to agree with him again.
Oh, no. I'm being dead serious. Powell's already in the corner though, because what stat says that he already knew the action. And my thing is, Powell's already in the corner. Powell gambled and missed the ball to get a shot.
Run it back again, please.
That's what I don't understand. Help me out. He's already in the corner. Powell's already there.
So at this point, I stopped it at 5 seconds. Powell helped. I don't know what he was doing. And I said that. I don't know what he was doing. But again,
what are you doing?
And I'm gonna say it one more time.
Powell got caught looking because man was beat on the drive. But Powell got to know that he's not going for that.
I agree with that. I agree with that. My issue is, what is Russell Westbrook doing?
That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It does not matter,
Dominique. That's the issue.
It does not matter.
What is he doing? Who is he guarding? Who is he helping?
Matter.
Run it one more time because it looked like
you're disingenuous, Stats.
Ball watching.
Run it back one more time because it looked like he didn't want to fight through that screen and he thought that they was gonna switch.
And I said that to Stats, but I just didn't really see a screen.
There was no screen.
Yeah.
Khalil.
It looks like
there was no screen.
Yeah, it was no. It was no.
He was in the corner, Khalil. He's in the corner.
If you played a little more, it looks like Powell's man tries to set a screen, but it really.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play it some more, Dominique.
He tries to set, but it's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Listen.
So hold on. Stats, real quick. Khalil just said everybody else. I'm gonna put the comment what Khalil just stated. Everybody else stayed on assignment. If nobody talked, he got to stay. Here's my thing. Keegan flashed to the top. Westbrook was at the elbow. So if it's a switch, doesn't Westbrook should stay on? Because if Westbrook pointed, going corner, Keegan flashes to the top.
Bringing up that point.
But Mike, you keep talking about he pointed, but he points late.
Yeah, it's too. The point is late.
Okay.
The
point is late.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Now.
Look.
To me, like I said, I'm not blaming neither one of them because shouldn't neither one of them be in the game?
Shouldn't neither one of them.
This came after a timeout. You're up 3 under 10
and
seconds.
They should have fouled.
It's a defensive possession. Put your best defenders on the floor, and if you get beat, foul. Period. Done. We ain't got nothing to talk about. This Ty Lue wet the bed.
Dominique, what did I say in the chat when we was talking?
I'm changing my vote, and I'm saying 60 Russell Westbrook because you know what this remind me of? You know what it remind me of? I'll be playing 2K online and stuff. And it remind me when somebody being lazy on defense and they don't want to run around. So then they be like, you're supposed to just switch. But like the action already happened. Like I can't switch.
But one thing, Stats, one thing we agree with, we did say that Terrence Mann should have been in the game.
Covington.
We do agree with that.
Yeah, I said Terrence Mann and Robert Covington should have been in the game.
But let's not give Terrence Mann no nickname. Let's not give him no nickname though.
Your best defensive player should be on the floor for sure.
And at the very least, the coach should know the situation and like Stretch said, foul at least. Like you know what I mean? Don't let him get that shot up for free.
Mike. Hey, Mike, let me ask you a question. You and Damo, since you're on, let me ask you a question though. Who do you right now in terms of is Damo still on? Damo not on?
Yeah,
Damo's
I'm
left.
here. I'm here. I'm like cut
Okay.
off by the.
Let me ask you all a question. Since all the trades have happened, who do you all have as front runner for the NBA title? Like who do you have right now in the finals with all the trades happening right now?
Without seeing them, I would probably say Phoenix just by paper, just on paper. If they could keep the chemistry that they had last year and add KD, I'll probably say Phoenix personally. I don't think nobody taking it in the East. Maybe I mean if Milwaukee get a favorable matchup, maybe Milwaukee just because I think Giannis is him. But
Hey Khalil, if you still on, brother, Khalil, who you got? Khalil, Damo, who you got? Who you got, Damo?
Man, believe it or not, look, I like Phoenix. I think that's cool. But I told Stats this yesterday. If the Clippers can stay healthy, I like what I saw from them the other night. Other than that blunder, but I mean,
right.
If they can stay healthy and keep everybody on the floor,
right.
I think they might make a run.
Nothing will make me happier if the Clippers win, though.
I really do think so, man. I really like Westbrook with them.
Why you say that, Mike?
I like Russ. I think Russ got a bad rap in his career. I like Paul George and John. No, Paul George, that was my guy. I don't like him that much. I don't like him that much now, but Paul George was my guy. I like Russ. I think Russ. I think of all the players, I think a ring would bring Russ the most satisfaction.
I agree with you on that, though. I really do agree with you on that. Let me ask you
Too
guys
bad
a
is
question. Mike Lewis just read that comment about Mike Lewis at the 5-second mark. Did it look like they was guarding the three, and the Clippers thought that Fox was going to lay it up? That's why Powell got caught looking.
That's why I think it was Powell. That's why I think it was more Powell.
Okay.
But
okay.
But you just gotta live with that layup, man. Or foul.
Yep.
But you gotta live with that layup, dog.
Somebody said Dame got 41 at the half.
Yeah, Coach Petty.
Well,
until
Dame
leave
Portland,
I don't care what he do.
It's gonna be a loss. It's gonna be a loss.
They're beating Houston by 19. So if they lose that, that'll be
The Warriors won.
Yep, they won by 5.
Until Dame leave Portland, I don't care what he do.
We're now the 7th seed.
I got Warriors Celtics in the finals again.
I don't know.
Warriors.
I'm not. Look, man. I won't go to as much as I want Golden State to be in the finals. I'm just not sure anymore.
I just CP3 is a cone at this point.
Well, it's not even about CP3. It's about the health of the Warriors.
I just say, what does Chris Paul got to do with it?
It's not about that. It's about the
stats
health
because he's in your top 5 all time. Hold on, stats. I like the Warriors. When Steph come back, it's a new beginning. When Steph comes back,
I don't know, man.
I mean, I just love Steph.
I don't know when we getting Gary Payton for the defense. I don't know when we're gonna get him. They talking about a couple playoff times so he even gets back. Hell, we got to make the playoffs.
The Warriors is one of those teams that if they get in, they're gonna beat it. You don't want to see them. You don't want to see them in the first round, though.
Right.
Like, none of these teams want to see Golden State in the first round.
I agree.
I don't agree with that this year. Previous years, yes, not this year.
I think Stats. I think if they can get in and be healthy, I don't think you want to see them first round.
I just don't think their defense is that good this year, and that's how they was winning with defense.
Grizzlies don't want to see them first round. Grizzlies don't want to see them first round. Everybody else is pretty good with it.
Hey, Stretch, real quick. Before that, your head hadn't moved in 20 minutes. What were you watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Your head didn't move in 20 minutes.
Man. I'm getting ready to watch this Bill Russell documentary, bro.
Okay, I'm just asking Stretch. Don't get hostile and watch your tone.
Watch this Clippers Denver game.
I'm about to turn it on.
I'm also getting ready.
Watch your tone.
Yeah.
Watch your tone, Stretch.
That's what I got on.
Hey, look, man. You watch how you talk to the coach of the year, dog. You understand me?
Is y'all season over, Stretch?
Hey, Damo.
We got a state tournament start this week.
Okay.
No, fuck that. Stamo, watch your tone. You talking about them kids on Rip Rap. Listen, bro.
Man, them kids can't.
That's not a fucking easy job, Stats. Be us, Damo.
Those kids.
Why do you keep calling him me, man?
I don't know, because you get on my damn nerves.
I only know one good player from Rip Rap, Damian Nolan. That's it. From that area.
I ain't coaching him.
Other than that, man.
If he ain't come through my program, you know what I'm saying, he ain't a winner.
Other than
you
that,
had a program now.
He was too busy. He was too busy playing high school basketball. That's why.
Mike, this
Right,
confusing.
correct.
Are you
Correct.
from
Actually,
Queens
high
or
school
North
basketball
Carolina
very
or
well.
Newport
Hold
News?
on. What'd you say, Mike?
Mike, you from Queens, North Carolina, or Newport News? Which one? You from?
Hey, Mike, hold on, Mike. Hold on, Mike. Here's the thing, Mike.
Uh-huh.
My sister got up here last on Wednesday, and she told these two buffoons that I'm from Queens, New York.
Uh-huh. How long
These
you
two
live in
buffoons
Queens?
want to say I'm from Murfreesboro, North Carolina. I'm not. I'm from Queens, New York. Rockaway Boulevard.
How long you was in Queens?
I was in Queens until I was in the 6th grade, bro.
Okay.
Man, you ain't from there. I'm from Queens.
So you ain't had a girlfriend from
I
Queens.
Where'd you go?
You ain't go on a date in Queens.
Nothing.
Listen, I didn't have no real life experiences when I was in New York. I would admit that.
Where'd you graduate
But I'm
high
still
school
from
at?
there. Huh?
Where'd you graduate high school at?
I went to PS 96 and PS 124.
No. Where'd you graduate high school from?
High school from Charlotte.
Oh.
So North Carolina.
Mecklenburg County.
And hold on, and I've always stated that. I just said that I was born.
No, you haven't.
Hold on. Matter of fact, you two fucking.
And the truth shall set you free.
Hold on, time out. I got a birth certificate in my fucking room. Do you want me to fucking screenshot the shit?
Nope.
Right, so
your birth. Listen. Your birth certificate don't mean where you from. Where you from is where you got your life experience from.
We're getting to the bottom of it because
hold on, Stats.
He was telling his North Carolina friends, like, I'm from New York.
Thank you.
I'm from to get cool points. That's what happened.
Thank you.
He probably rolled that out to college.
My mom, she cut the umbilical cord at Queens General Hospital. That's when she cut the umbilical cord.
You from Salisbury, man.
Yo, y'all ain't my friends. It's all good. It's all good.
Carolina.
He from High Point.
6th grade. That's 11 years old.
Hey, Ray Caruth was from North Carolina. I don't want to be affiliated with Ray Caruth.
Yeah, you're right there with him, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's stuffing chicks in the trunk.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ray Caruth, dog.
Where's Ray Caruth when you need him?
No, we don't need Ray Caruth. No, we don't need Ray Caruth anywhere near this pod.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, we don't need Ray Caruth anywhere near this podcast. At all. We don't even want Ray Caruth to subscribe to this pod, bro. We good. All subscriptions ain't good subscriptions, okay?
Ray Caruth a changed man. Apologize.
Hey, he can have it.
I don't know.
Before you,
hold on. Real spill. I went to the same school, McClintock Elementary School, middle school. I went to the school with his child's mother, Sharika Adams. Mia was in the same class. I went to school with her.
Rest in peace to her.
That ain't no bullshit. I went to school with her.
Tried to ruin the guy's life, and look what it got her. Rest in peace to that girl.
So you went to the prom in North Carolina?
I didn't go to no fucking prom. She was, matter of fact, I went to sixth grade to 8th grade year, if I'm not mistaken. Sharika Adams, McClintock Middle School.
Dog, you from North Carolina. You are not from New York, man.
Get the fuck out of here. Dama, where you from?
all we
see is dark rooms in your crib. Dark rooms. That's all we see.
I'm from Virginia.
Dark rooms. That's all we see.
Yeah.
Well, Stretch,
why we only see you? Stretch, why we only see you, Stretch? Why we only see you?
I don't know, bro.
We only see you, Stretch.
I don't know.
Stretch, you killing that bottle back there.
Hey, listen, man. Take it easy, dog.
Hey, Mike. I like when you on the show, Mike, because you bring perspective. Not like Damo. Damo and Stats be talking during the week. Damo said be talking during the week.
Mike,
About
I
bullshit.
agree with you, bro.
Well, say it on live. Everybody can
I
understand
said
it.
it. I said. I know you just heard me kill Powell like 50 times already.
Listen,
I
I
said
big
I don't know what
Damo
the
up.
hell he was doing.
Damo say, hey, listen, man, Stretch trained me when I was in the 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? That what Damo say. That shit don't fucking count.
I said 8th grade.
That don't count.
8th grade on up.
Hey, Stretch, get a hold of Bree. Get the fucking bad habits out. Cause Stats got on a roll to some other shit. Stats say, oh, I'm training Bree. Stretch, get a hold of her, please. Get a hold of my baby Bree. Get a hold of baby Bree, please. Please, Stat. Please, Stretch. Get a hold of baby Bree. Please.
This man done called everybody my name over the past 5 minutes. It's time for him to go to
You
sleep.
fucking frustrate me, Stats.
I haven't even said anything. That's the problem. I haven't said a word. Like you talking about say it on live. Thank you, Khalil. Like, bro, why you be begging people to agree?
Khalil Warrell, he played ball too. Khalil got 1,000 moves.
Shout out to my cousin, man. That's my cousin.
Nah, y'all be
got
making Mike. Y'all be making Mike
Damo,
out like he's crazy.
Damo, Khalil better than you too.
Nah, man, we ain't gonna go that far.
Shit. Khalil better than you, Damo.
Me and Khalil used to battle, man. When he older than me, but nah, man. Maybe
Tell him, Damo.
Maybe now.
Khalil ain't all region. Khalil ain't all region like Damo Carter is.
Khalil don't got the accolades I got, but I love him to death though. But he ain't got the accolades I got. I'm all
Khalil my guy.
I'm all
hardware matters.
Hardware matters. I'm all conference, man.
All conference.
And Mike is all North Carolina.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
Listen, I'm 12-0, coach of the year, Peninsula Hall of Fame coach. Listen.
Khalil's a great football player, though.
It's too late. Look what you did.
Khalil don't gain about 89 pounds. He like Vincent Wolford. He don't gain about 89 pounds. I love you, Khalil. You can get my 89 pounds. But Khalil still, he can play.
What is wrong with y'all, man?
Hey, listen, man. I'm so motherfucking hyped, though. So hyped. I'm hyped.
What you hype about, Mike?
I love you guys.
He's drunk.
What you mean? I love you guys.
What you was drinking, Mike? Taylor Port? What you had over there, man?
No, I had a
Remy Martin.
Remy Martin.
Mad Dog 2020 grapes.
Definitely have that. Listen, y'all think I be drunk and I be drinking? I don't. I'm just high off life right now, baby.
Yo, Mike, every time I see you post, you are on alcohol.
Damo think I'm in fucking AA.
Every time, dog.
Man, Hollywood be sauced.
If it ain't a sangria, a rum runner, whatever it is, this man is always.
I'm with you as long as you drinking responsibly, Mike. As long as you know what I mean, handle your business.
Hey, Mike. Here's the thing, Mike. When I
belly dancing on the line,
two-stepping. I'm in the house, or I'm with my lady or my family. I never drink outside the house unless I'm with that fucking Stretch. We be at Harpoons. Hand it up, no stretch. Hand it up, no stretch. Yes, sir. But other than that, I don't drink with unknowns and shit like people like Stats who want to put motherfucking shit in your drink. I don't drink with people like Stats.
Muscle milk.
You want to put some shit in your drink. Shit in your drink. I don't do that shit. Stretch, I can drink with Stretch. Because if he fucked up, I'm fucked up. But normally I drink with I'm at home or with my family for a gathering. I ain't drinking with motherfucking with Stretch.
That's
Stretch ain't right. I ain't drinking with him. Nah.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all got any final remarks before we get out of here?
Hey man, they gotta find Norman Powell. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shout out to Shanda and Kennedy for coming on, man.
Absolutely.
And LeBron does steroids. That's all I gotta say.
Stop that. Stop that. See, that's another show. That's another show. Stop that. Stop that.
I've been
You sound like my
Mike.
brother.
Hey, we here, brother.
I think he do
We
steroids.
No, you're not here.
Look at his jaw. He got an underbite now. He grew the beard out to stop this, so you don't see the acne scar. He do roids, man.
Stats. You gonna take this shit, Stats? Or do I need to take it?
No,
Hey, look, man.
I'm not indulging in any fantasy talk, man.
And they said
All
Maverick
right.
Carter's name was on some of them. What was it, Bosco or Bosch or whatever
Yep.
they said?
Bosco. He was down there at Bosco getting stuff from Bosco.
You know what I mean? But that's, you know what I mean?
And he was signing the prescriptions LJ.
Well, once y'all find me a positive test, I'm with y'all. Just find it. I'm
Thank you.
Come on, bro.
Hey, Stats. That's what we agree on. And I don't believe shit from Stretch. We had a draft, and Stretch picked Michael Jordan over his GOAT. That's all y'all need to fucking know. That's all y'all need to know. He didn't even pick his GOAT in the draft.
And you had the worst roster out of everybody.
Oh man, I wish I would. I wish I would have seen the roster.
Damo picked.
Actually, I had like the second. I think I was voted like the second best roster.
Yeah, Damo was voted too. You was voted last, sir.
You picked DeMarcus Cousins. Stop.
Prime DeMarcus Cousins.
Over who?
That was really the only guys who really was left.
Hey Mike, it was all-time draft. He picked DeMarcus Cousins as power forward. All
the great power forwards were gone already. I mean,
no, they weren't.
I was saying it's
No,
a
they
lot
weren't.
of
Stop it.
DeMarcus Cousins was a 5, not a 4.
No, they was not. Thank you, Stats. Thank you, Stats.
Bro, you could have picked Kevin McHale.
I didn't want to pick Kevin.
Like you could have picked Amari Stoudemire.
How many?
Like you could have picked Powell.
You want me to pick Amari Stoudemire?
Over DeMarcus Cousins at the 5. Yes, you could have picked Pau Gasol
at the 4. It was at the 4, not the 5.
Okay, and he picked DeMarcus Cousins.
I don't know about no.
I ain't picking Amari Stoudemire.
I ain't picking no damn Amari Stoudemire.
DeMarcus Cousins had no chance of playing the 4 at any point in his career ever. He was never a 4. He was always a 5.
No, he played.
Let's tell it.
I think he played some 4 in New Orleans.
No, he didn't. Yeah, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis played the 4 where he liked
AD was 4.
Well,
AD
they can
was
have
4.
2 centers out there on the floor. He showed that he can.
I'm with you, dog. Hey, Damo, I'm with you, dog. I'm with you. I know I ain't picking no damn Amari Stoudemire.
Damo, you think Chris Bosh is better than DeMarcus Cousins?
Career-wise, no, because I mean DeMarcus Cousins' career was cut short. But if I had to take one talent over the other, I'm fucking taking DeMarcus Cousins. Prime DeMarcus Cousins. Tell me what Chris Bosh ever averaged 28 and 10.
I would say DeMarcus Cousins was better in a vacuum, but Chris Bosh could help more teams win championships. That's what I'm looking for.
No, that's because in Toronto they were terrible. They were terrible.
I said help more teams.
They made the playoffs in Toronto. They made the playoffs in Toronto.
Okay, Mike.
With him,
they made the playoffs.
Tell me a team that DeMarcus Cousins.
Toronto is not a good franchise to base anybody's career on.
Horrible.
But the point is,
the Kings?
Tell me
Sacramento Kings
took to the playoffs. Tell me.
But it's difficult for Toronto to attract free agents because you lose so much of your money. So they team gotta be organic.
They gotta be built.
And also there aren't any free agents hauling ass to Sacramento either.
It's not.
Well, that's just in California, but
the point is though, I don't think DeMarcus Cousins could have replicated what Chris Bosh did on the Heat. No way.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm not. Well, they play.
So ideally,
they play 2 different games.
Ideally,
maybe not in that situation.
When did DeMarcus Cousins ever? What team could you envision him on? That's a championship level team with him in his role.
But wait a minute, but that's not the question. You asked who was better.
Yeah, you just
okay, but again,
you move the goalposts when you try to put them on different anything.
If the goal, because hold up, this is where I get confused.
Who's the better player?
This is where I get confused. I'm gonna answer your question. This is where I get confused. Y'all say winning is everything, but then y'all pick players who ain't won shit. Help me understand. Which one is it?
That's not the question. That's not the question.
Winning I'm with you, Stat.
You asked who was better.
I just want to know which way we talking. Because
I said Bosch had the better career. I said that. I said Bosch had the better career.
I'm not saying that.
I'm
saying DeMarcus Cousins is a better basketball player than Chris Bosh.
But Stretch, you say
that's
winning is this. What did Boogie do?
I would agree that like if you was like, hey, Chris Bosh at his best or DeMarcus Cousins at his best, who you taking? I'm taking DeMarcus Cousins 10 times out of 10.
Thank you.
Personally.
Every day. 365.
Thank you.
Personally. But I do agree with
Bosh had a better career.
I do agree that like your team has to be set up a certain way for you to succeed with DeMarcus Cousins, and I
agree with that too. You got another question.
Chris Bosh would fit. You could throw Chris Bosh on Boston and they successful. You could throw him on, you know what I mean, one of these other teams.
You can throw Chris Bosh anywhere.
But that speaks to my point, y'all. I said DeMarcus Cousins was better in a vacuum. I said that
in Boston.
So what are we talking about there, Stats?
Huh?
What we talking about there? If you say he was better in the vacuum, what we talking about?
You specifically say winning matters. How are you better if you didn't contribute to winning?
Listen, man.
It's a difference between contributing as your third option and contributing as a first and second option.
But DeMarcus Cousins don't have the game to contribute as a third option because he can't scale well. That's a strength of Chris Bosh.
Why would he have to be on a team that? Why does he have to be a third option?
Because
after he got hurt,
he could be a second
he went to
option.
Golden State. They could have won,
what team
but
could he
everybody
be a
got hurt.
second option on the championship level? What team? How would you build that team? That's what I'm asking.
First of all, the team with New Orleans, the team he was on New Orleans, he was the second option to Anthony Davis.
And that team won't make no championship level. Stop it.
That was a good team.
They got hurt.
I ain't say they weren't good. They were good. They weren't championship level.
I didn't say
they're a good team.
They were going to win the championship that year.
No, they were a good team.
If they would have,
they
kept them together and built a good team around them, a better team around them.
They needed one more wing. They needed a wing player, and they could have contested for Western Conference Finals.
Stop.
Absolutely.
Who was the wing? LeBron?
Averaging 20 and 15.
LeBron was on the team. I agree.
Averaging 25 and 10, 25 and 12.
What are you talking about?
Stop, yo.
They stop because they played best when AD was at the 5 when Mirotic was the 4. Let's not rewrite history.
Oh, here we go, man.
Let's not rewrite history.
We're not doing this tonight.
Y'all confused me.
Y'all got any final remarks, yo? Because we're not doing this tonight. Stats on that bullshit.
Hey, yo, y'all don't want it, man. I can't believe we're doing this to DeMarcus Cousins, man. Jesus.
I like DeMarcus Cousins. All I'm saying specifically to Stretch, because Stretch on one side of his mouth, winning matters. Winning this. Did you win? Did you win? Now, Chris Bosh heavily contributed to 2 title teams. DeMarcus Cousins did not.
First of all, Chris Bosh played straight up third role to those Miami Heat championships.
Third role.
Sometimes fourth. So to compare him to DeMarcus Cousins in that light is unfair.
I'm gonna push back a little bit on that because Chris Bosh was quietly like the second most important player on that Heat team. Quiet as it's kept.
No,
I ain't saying he wasn't important. I said he played the fourth role.
Second most important, no.
Chris Bosh made a lot of. Chris Bosh did a lot for Miami. Like he was going through like all the gay rumors and all that.
In the order of operations, it went LeBron, D Wade, then Bosh, and then when they got Ray Allen, then Bosh.
Wade declined a lot though.
Yeah,
it don't matter how far he declined. He was still the second. He was number 2.
Mainly on the defensive end.
But the if you third on offense, but you second on defense, that give you, you know what I mean? That's you a little bit higher than if you second on offense and
all I'm saying is I don't think DeMarcus Cousins' game was very scalable. in the sense of it's very hard for him to fit on good teams with his
Why
play
though?
style.
Why do you say that?
When you have a ball dominant post player who was a high turnover big and who was bad defensively, how do you build around that? Because let's be honest, Anthony Davis, on the other hand, is one of the most scalable players. You can put him on behind any superstar, and he gonna help you. Why? Because to me, unless you count Larry Bird as a big, Anthony Davis is the best off-ball big in NBA history. To me, unless you're counting Larry Bird as a big, I don't know. So if the only way that he's
your all-time list to me don't work ain't worth a hill of shit. Because you told me that Steve Nash was a better all-time playmaker than LeBron James. And after that, out the window.
Who said that?
Any final remarks before we get out of here, man? It's late, yo. I gotta go.
You said Steve Nash is a better playmaker than LeBron? You said that, Andrew?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He also said Clyde Drexler was better than Allen Iverson. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You didn't say that shit.
I don't think that's that ridiculous, but
thank you.
What?
I don't think it's that
Oh,
ridiculous.
man, it's time to go, yo.
No, I think that
But
Clyde gets a bad
he
rap
say it
because-
ain't that ridiculous, which means it's the ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
If Clyde Drexler, and if y'all doing this all-time draft, right, that I wasn't a part of, and Clyde Drexler is on the board and Allen Iverson on the board, and he said, I'm taking Clyde, I'm not mad. Like, I'm like, I would have made that same choice. Like,
thank you.
Like,
well,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
A 6'7",
Well,
a 6'7",
I think you and Stats are the only people on the planet that'll probably take that.
That's because
That's some wild
because Allen Iverson is more loved than Clyde Drexler. That don't mean that he was
Clyde
better.
Drexler couldn't dribble with his left hand.
He's just better.
He also couldn't shoot.
You picking a Hall of
couldn't
Fame
shoot.
6'7" player over a Hall of Fame 6'5", 160
Hall of
player.
Fame couldn't dribble with his left hand. Couldn't dribble with his left hand. He also couldn't shoot.
Clyde Drexler only had one dunk, one hand.
And in every big moment, he came up short as hell. Every big moment.
That's not true.
That's not true
That
at
is
all.
very true.
That's not
That is
true.
very
Tell me
true.
one moment.
Based on what? Based on
Tell me
what?
one moment. Hold on. Tell me one moment he came up big. Tell me one.
In the Western Conference Finals before they played the Pistons.
Oh my God.
Well,
Who they play?
So
Who
that
they
don't
play?
count. Okay.
Who they play, Fat? Who they play?
Yeah, Clyde Drexler got a chip.
Yeah, he does actually. He did.
I'm sorry.
He turned over King.
When he was hanging on the coach,
when he rode the coach. When he rode the coach into the
See, now we're moving the goalposts. Now we're moving the goalposts. Actually, Clyde averaged 20 that season and 20 basically in the playoffs too.
What was his true field goal percentage that series?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Right. Of course you don't.
Again, Mike Watson. But you see where the hypocrisy comes from. Stretching Mike.
I just want.
winning.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just asked who did he play against?
I'm sorry.
What's the conference finals? Who did he play against? That's all I asked.
I don't remember.
Play with somebody like that.
So how you know he came up big if you don't even remember who the hell he played against?
No, I remember that he came up big. I don't remember who they played against off the top of my head.
Oh, as you see the hypocrisy. All right, man, I'm going, man.
It ain't happened, Stretch.
I got to go, man.
So
we love y'all. We will see
when
you all.
When did it happen with Allen Iverson? When?
He lit up the Milwaukee Bucks on his way to the finals. We will see you all on Wednesday night.
That is true, and
we will see you all on Wednesday night.
Too. And when AI took Game 1 versus the Lakers, that was a chip for me. That counted as a chip for me. But
you see, that's kind of the problem because the standards are lower for Allen Iverson because we love him.
No, it wasn't.
How many times you ever seen Clyde Drexler dribble with his left hand? Okay, and on that note, we are going to say goodnight to everyone. See you all this week, Wednesday. We got a show, 8:30 p.m. Look out for a lunchtime rush later on this week. Peace.
Y'all do an all-time draft. Let me draft behind Damo because he leaving.